Hey, Jamil. First, thanks for joining in.
What's up, Jamil? Family? Brother?
It's going good. Going good. Had a couple great days. Yesterday was a good day. Today's a great day. How you doing, babe? Cadillac Corner. Thanks for joining in. This is going to be an every week thing, just to give you a heads up. Decided that last week in the live stream. Everybody was like, hey, why don't you do this every week? There's my darling. Hello, Heath.
Heath? What's up, brother?
How are you tonight?
Cadillac
Well,
Corner.
I'm sorry,
Welcome.
this morning. For those who don't know, the RC honey over here in Crystal's Crazy Corner. There's Just Having Fun. Hey, Mo. Thanks for joining in.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I told Chris that you got your Hubson today. And there's Simon.
My
Bird in the
Hubson,
hand.
I replaced them 2 motors in my Hubson. I'm not happy with them. Gear Best, they're trash. They sell junk. They're terrible.
Gear Best is really screwed up on this
I
one.
tried to be nice because I was wanting to get a sponsor from them. They kissed my ass. They suck
Hey,
junk.
this is my channel, not yours.
Sorry,
so
yeah,
retract your statement.
2 new motors.
Hey,
and
caramba.
They put the clockwise motor in the counterclockwise bag, and then so when you solder them all up, right, the props were different. You know how they spin on different, and it's just like they make noise and everything. And the bird, I took it out.
Hey,
it was all over the
Roger.
place.
Thanks for joining in.
Simon, Roger.
Chris is back here ranting about he got his new Hubson motors and they're not right. They're not right at all. The bushings, you could tell, were off, and it's an ugly situation.
Terrible.
So now I got to handle that one, but I'll take care of it. I can take care of things a lot easier than that one can. You know how that goes?
I just say, "Pookie, we get it over with."
I'm going to knock you out back there. Hi, caramba. Crystal's Crazy Corner. You never know what's going to happen over here. Drones, geodes, pearls. Simon said, check the stems, Chris.
What they did was right. I probably got one of the ones still here. Okay, yes, I do. So what they did was they put. See, now you can pull your motor apart. Get it apart here. It's kind of tough.
Oh, rub it in, Heath. He says those Hubson motors sound sweet on his.
They put a little cheap washer in here on top of the bearing, Simon. Now this is one of my older motors. And then kind of when you put them together, they kind of watch your fingers when you do that. They'll get you. So this kind of rolls smoother. But what I'm thinking is that somewheres it doesn't match the 2 other motors on there, so these feel stronger. So it's kind of like jerking the quad around. So I'm gonna put
Did
the
it try to
stock
bite
motors
you a
back in.
little?
No, it didn't try to. Nothing like
Oh,
that.
Heath says because his is the SS. Oh, you're going to rub it in. I'm going to hear all about Hubson later. Ay, caramba. Thanks, guys. Nah, it's all good. I've heard about it most of the day since he's been working on the Hubson. And I crossed my fingers and prayed when he took it outside, and it did some crazy things with him. So who knows? There might be a video up later. There's Mr. Greg. We were talking about you earlier. Were your ears burning, baby? Mwah! Just for you, honey. Yes, make sure everybody shows everybody's support in here. I know most of us are already linked up. I'm not sure if you guys have met Cadillac's Corner yet, but awesome channel. Definitely go check them out.
Hey, Greg. And I was talking to Dan a little bit ago on the phone. I'm gonna mail you some covers, bro.
Oh, you didn't want it from me, Heath? You wanted it from Simon?
Because he said he's
Really?
working on that BMS for you.
Now I am gonna worry. Hey, Val. I know you got class, babe. I really appreciate you joining in.
Wow, hey.
How's everybody doing? I know it's hump day. We're on that downhill slide now, though. Hey, Captain Cook.
Big brother.
Look, he can't even talk. He's getting all tongue-tied.
Working on the solo battery.
Everybody just hanging out, chilling. You know how it goes. Rita, thanks for joining in. Like I was saying, this is going to be a Wednesday tradition, so every Wednesday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, come hang out with me. Over here, we're going to get over that hump day. We're going to be on that downhill slide. And yeah, Simon, I read your comment before it got edited, and you gave me the biggest laugh today, let me tell you. And then I went back and it was edited. I'm like, oh, that's not right. That's okay. I got to laugh. Greg wants to know, what aftermarket battery are you buying for the Solo?
I'm going to use the one that Dan's talking about, the 5200. I think it's for like $50. He's got a link to that.
Your secret's safe with me.
About the cover that I had in mind, and you see how Dan's worked perfect. And I tried to show you guys the other night. We slide this in the Solo, it wouldn't work because I was on camera. Off camera, pop right in.
No, Heath, I've not gotten to see Old Droner's first unboxing video. I got home and I asked Chris, I said, have you seen if Old Droner did one? And he has put it up, but I have not got to see it yet. It was awesome. I tell you what, another great first unboxing on camera was Mr. Simon's. That, my dear, is a knife. But you need it. With Heath's shipping tape, that stuff is insane. Here we go. Oh, you said it was better than yours? I'm not so sure about that. I mean, come on now. When you bring out a knife that's like this long for a box that's like this big,
when you
slight
cut the tape
overkill.
on the box and it cuts through the box.
Right? Oh my God, he said that's the baby one.
Shoot.
Darling, I'd love to see your collection one day. Rusty would absolutely love to see your collection. He's into collecting knives and swords himself. So, yeah, that's why I said you never know what's going to come out over here at Crystal's Crazy Corner. I mean, we collect all kinds of strange, unique, individual items. All right, guys, I got a question for you. Actually, I need some suggestions. Hey, Earl RC, thanks for joining in.
Earl, Alvin, what's up, brother?
Okay, so you've seen me pop open geodes to discover what's inside. You have seen me pop open oysters to see what's inside. What's next? I'm running out of ideas. It's like, it can't be what the outside actually looks like. It has to be more about the inside. Sunita, thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate all of your support. And like I said, guys, we've got some new people besides drone people in here, because that's what Crystal's Crazy Corner is all about. I bring everybody together. It seems to be my knack. But make sure you show love to everybody. I mean, it's all about showing the love in here. Heath? And why on earth would I want to do that? The inside of a German sausage. Now, that, like I said, it's not about what it looks like. It's more about on the inside. Mods and Hobbs, Stephanie Queenbee,
Sterling,
Florida MTB Rider. Everybody is joining in. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all of your support. I told Chris, MD95 TSI, who just walked out of here, my husband, for those of you who don't know, yeah, we run dual YouTube channels in our house. That's why I said Crystal's Crazy Corner. It's woo! Plus, for my new people who have not discovered yet, slide in. Sliding right on in there. I see ya. I see ya. Oh, he's our son, Crystal. Okay. Yeah, I haven't figured that one out yet. He's older than I am, Heath. How did we do that?
Y'all got one intelligent son then.
Yes, a very intelligent son. Oh, he said we found you. Don't forget.
Found me.
But yes, please, everybody show everybody support in here. Everybody, it's wonderful. Like I said, different people. But we also, along with Captain Cook, please say hi, Captain, so they can find you quickly.
Let's block out for a minute. Sterling.
We do the Drone Network on Friday nights on Captain Cook's channel at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, featuring Captain Cook, MD95 TSI. I'm back here in my own little crazy corner moderating chat, keeping everybody straight. And our special guest this week. Anybody know who our special guest might be?
I do.
You do? You're not allowed. That's inside information.
He is an OG gangster.
Uh-oh. We're going to have True Drone Reviews. Brian as our special guest this week with a special giveaway. You're going to have to check out the promo video I put up tomorrow. I'll have a picture of the giveaway. Make sure y'all swing by. Make sure you say hi in chat. Just interact, and that's all it takes to be entered. And it is a drone that is being given away tomorrow, or not tomorrow. Oh boy, Friday night. Friday night. We usually, between Captain Cook, MD95 TSI, and myself, we are usually live Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday on one of our channels. So make sure you say hi. There's all different types of people in there. I know I'm missing some people who've jumped in here real quick. Baduga is in the house. Thank you for joining in. Slippery Fish has joined in. Thank you so much for joining in. Yes, Stephanie Queen Bee is always checking out videos. Everybody, like I said, everybody in here, I bring all different channels together. My husband, MD95 TSI, and Captain Cook run the Drone Network, mainly straight drones, also some RC vehicles. You see a few there. If you check out Captain Cook's channel, you'll also find even more. Most of you guys know how to yell at these guys. And you'll see most of our people who hop in chat will have some form or another of a drone or an RC. As you see, the RC Hunter is in the house. Miss Dana Cook has joined in. Thank you so much for joining in, Dana. Kim, thank you for joining in. Wow, 17 people watching. Loving this, guys. Like I said, it's going to be a Wednesday tradition. Every Wednesday, we're going to slide down that hill. I know. Some people, tomorrow is their Friday. But I can't handle that 3 a.m. Nope. I'll hang on to my Friday. It's okay. Friday's not that bad.
Get up and do what you do during the week. You have that
True. Yes, indeed. Just having fun. Mo, thank you so much. Fridays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Drone Network. You don't have your shirt on tonight. You have your own shirt on.
Wrong shirt.
If you guys don't know, we just got our new official The Drone Network shirts in, so we will have them on Friday. Chris's mug has come in. My stuff's not got here yet, but it's supposed to be here in time for my birthday, so that'll be awesome. Maybe I'll hold off and actually open her up on my birthday. Who knows? We'll see. Drone Life, thanks for joining in. Chat's going a little quick here tonight. That's all good, though. I really appreciate everybody joining in. Like I said, make sure you show love to everybody in here. They will definitely support your channels back. I do have an awesome, awesome YouTube family. There's our new official merchandise. Back view, please. Stand still. Gotta get in focus. Yep, look. I'm even on there. Ha 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 ha. Don't tell, don't tell. My birthday's April 19th, so hopefully they'll be here then. Who knows? But I am,
Who will be here next?
My shirt, my merchandise is supposed to be here. I think it's the 17th or 18th. I said maybe I'll hold off and open it on my birthday. Yes, Heath, we are definitely going to work that out. You're going to have to give me some information, and I'll definitely see what I can do. You know how that goes. I try to help everybody out. Ha 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 ha. Earl. You know, depending on what age you are, when you're a little hungover and your birthday slides into the next day, what the hey? You celebrate 2 days. You know how that goes. But yeah, God help me, another year older. It's not been a bad year. Maybe next year will be an even better year. Crack open a coconut. There's an idea. I bet I would just. I know this one would destroy a coconut. I'm not letting him anywhere near a coconut with a hammer. If you guys haven't seen, go back and watch my live geode opening, and you will laugh. Just please do me a favor, and I cannot express it enough. Do not eat during our live streams. You never know what's going to happen. And poor RC Fun almost choked on an apple because he'd missed the live stream and he was rewatching it, and he was eating an apple just about the time that something happened during that live stream. If you watch it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm not responsible. So I advise you not to eat during our live streams because you never know. Drone Review Man, you are backstage at a Pink concert. I appreciate you being able to slide in the back door for me. I really appreciate that. And your package is not lost, baby doll. It's sitting on my couch. It is being mailed out Friday. No, he had commented he wanted to know if I'd sent it out yet. I said, not yet. So I'm just letting you know now. Good response, Simon. Good response. Yeah, you are one lucky man. Being able to do everything you do and see everything you see. That's amazing. Are you going to be doing anything on Friday? What's Friday? Friday as in the 30th? Maybe you'll be able to slide in that back door of the Drone Network. You know what I'm talking about. And see, it's even earlier than this one. So, hey, I know. I keep my UK buddies on their toes. Early morning wake-up call. Good morning. I'm in your ear. Exactly, Drone Life. It's Good Friday. And what's a better way to spend Good Friday except with family and friends? You have a birthday, but you'll be there. Is it your birthday? Simon, your coffee supplier loves us. Well, hey, coffee, tea. I understand. I'm actually being haved tonight. I'm drinking flavored water, so I do that more in the spring and summer. So not yours. Okay. Well, you know, it's like, yeah, I'm here. What's going on over here? I understand that. The only problem is when you get 2 hours sleep 2 days in a row from one concert to the next, and it's at least a 15-hour day. Woo! Oh my. Honey, be careful. That's all I'm going to tell you, Patrick. I understand that you need the money, but your little one's going to need daddy to be whole when she gets here. And for those of you who don't know, Drone Review Man's going to be a daddy in a couple months for the first time to a beautiful baby girl. Yours is October 5th. Oh, okay. Yeah, Baduga, I got to make a note of that. That way I have time to get you a present. Just remember, mine's April 19th. You're running out of time. You know how that goes. Now, actually, I got something up my sleeve for my birthday. I just got to wake up super early in the morning, and we'll see how you go. What? I'm ignoring what one? I'm not ignoring you, Mo. I promise. Let me scroll back up here, because I have done Oh, wait. No, Mo, I'm not ignoring you. Oh, we are? Yeah, that RC Hunter comment, yeah, I kind of slid right on by that one, didn't I? You like that, didn't you? But yeah, Heath, honey, you're having a baby in 6 months? I'm gonna be a rich woman. Kim, when's your birthday? And is Roger buying you a drone for your birthday?
Hey, Heath, you already had your baby when that SS didn't show up.
Oh, that's wrong. Shall I slap him for you, Heath? The 21st of April? Wow. Yeah, Patrick, that is some crazy hours. But hey, if you like what you do, that's all that matters. That's how I look at it. Because if you actually get lucky enough to get a job that you enjoy and that you love, it's not really work. I, on the other hand, have not been that lucky. I work hard. Unfortunately. But that's okay. My son got lucky, and he chose his own path, and he enjoys it. So, hey, that's all that matters. One of us got lucky. You know how that goes. A chocolate bar. Roger's buying you a chocolate bar? Come on. Roger's not that cheap. No, you won't, Sly Dad. Sly Dad said he's going to be 67 on April 4th. Nuh-uh. You're like 50 and hold. Oh, it's in the mail. Roger said it's in the mail.
There we go, guys.
Oh.
Just need the connections now. Need a well, I got it actually, the XT60 connector and then the 4S balance connector, and then purchase the battery. Done got it.
Oh, Heath. You've been asking about something. Guess what I got? Something coming your way. I gotta put it in the mail. But I just found out tonight when I got home that it was ready to go out. So, I do believe you know what's in there. And I will let you know as soon as it gets out. And still spinning the wheels, Sly Dad. Straight. Age is but a number, my dear. Age is but a number. It's all in how you live your life. It's all about enjoying your life. He said, thanks, Chris.
You're welcome.
And honestly, sitting back and watching everyone's channels, I don't get to do as often as I would like. But you do know when I swing by because I bombard comments.
And that's my idea, guys. What I was thinking. To put the lid on it. Just a Velcro strap around it. Ain't going nowheres. I think it'll hold up to 73 mile an hour. Cracky crack.
I know, honey, I know all about shipping over there. I know all about shipping over there. Value? Whoop! Nothing. I learned a long time ago. But I learned through a company I worked for. So, I mean, we had to do things to the T, and it happened at that time to be a food manufacturer. Michael Furberger, welcome. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining in. No, none of us should ever have to grow up.
There's the first part, Greg. Pretty, look at it. Shiny. Shiny it is. Now let's start the second part.
That's usually what I do, Simon, is I say it is a gift, or I say, if I can slide it through as homemade or handmade, it's even easier. Don't say that, Heath. He said that's going to go up and come down fast, Chris.
No, it's going to go up. It's going to go up and stay up longer.
So yeah, there's ways to get around duty tax and customs, but they can definitely give you a run for your money. I can definitely say that. And the forms are unreal that you have to fill out. And everybody's address is so different, and how it's written, shipping, anything international. I've had to go to the post office and say, okay, look, this is where this package is going, and I don't know how to fill out this form. Help. And they'll look at me like, huh? And it's so funny because now the post office that I go to is to drop off everybody's packages is the same one that I use for work. The Hazelnut Channel. Hey, thanks for joining in. So I've been using this post office for over 10 years. They know me by name. I walk in, they're like, hey, Crystal, you back? And I'm like, yeah, I'm here. And I mean, it's the same ladies, the same gentlemen that I deal with over and over. So, yeah, Chris, I don't think Chris is going to waypoint his solo to Heath. I think Heath would be out there with a like a crabbing net or a fishing net or something and trying to hook it and bring it down. And then we're going to have to make a long trip across the pond. That's going to be an expensive trip.
No waypoint me solo.
You hear that, guys? No waypoint the solo. No,
That's the only reason why I'm doing this mod is just because I have purchased a couple batteries and they've come in, puffed up and everything, and then I've had them where I had to send them back. The cells were bad. I know what the struggle is, so I just felt like when Dan contacted me and asked me if I want to be part of it, I was like, why not? Like, it'll help everybody out around us, and you guys already know how I work. Let's work together and make it for everybody.
Exactly. Share the knowledge. Share the love. That's what alive. YouTube is all about. YouTube isn't about going out here and bullying people around. YouTube isn't about here robbing ideas. YouTube isn't about competing with other channels. YouTube, to me, is about sharing the love, sharing the ideals. You guys know, you're all my age and older. What did we do when there was no YouTube? research or you did not find out. Now, we can share the knowledge easily. We can share it live. You have a question, ask. Hop in a live stream that's about what you're looking for. Hazelnut Channel, this is my husband. This is Mr. MD95 TSI. I'm going to have him hit his chat board in a minute so you can make sure you support his channel. He supports everyone. These are his drones. Captain Cook is hopefully still in here hanging out, hiding in the shadows. He likes to do that at times. Love you, Neil. But Captain Cook and MD95 TSI, and I sit back in the corner moderating chat, there he is, Captain Cook's still here. They run the drone network every Friday night. So, yes, quite a few of these guys guys in here all fly drones. But like I said, Crystal's Crazy Corner brings everyone together. And everyone in here is family. I love every single one of you all. I appreciate you taking your time out of your day to join in and kick back with me. Oh, you were sleeping. Was I on your chest again as you were sleeping?
Yeah, wake you up, Neil.
Jeez.
All right. So now
you're going to have to stop that.
Get a battery.
Me putting you to sleep on Wednesday nights. I'm not too sure about you. I know. Dana, anytime Neil dozes off while I'm live, either ice, water, hint, just saying, but take a video because I got to see it. I got to see it. Lisa, thank you for joining in. Hello, welcome. This is going to be my Wacky Wednesday tradition. We're going to be hanging out every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Sliding over hump day together towards the end of the week. And like I said, between Captain Cook, MD95 TSI, and I, we are usually live Wednesday night, Thursday night, and Friday night. You can check out either one of those three channels, and one of us will normally be. Roger Martin also does lives. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting anyone else who's doing a live. I'm like, it's been a wacky Wednesday, let me tell you. It really seriously has been a wacky Wednesday. True, but hey, you guys make it all worth it. And like I said, you never know what's going to happen over here. If you go back, check out some different things. I've busted open geodes before. Speaking of which, check this out. We might be opening some of these for my birthday as well. And what's in the box? Got a box of rocks. Well, actually a box of geodes. So, who knows? But there's going to be a lot coming. A lot more flights. Yes, I do fly drones. You now have video proof that I can fly. Sort of. I will not be flying any of those big expensive things because if something happens to them, you probably won't see me anymore. I'll still be running. I'm not sure which direction I'm going to run, but yes, Lighthead, come together right now. All right, I'm going to shut up now because I can't sing anymore. Exactly. Sound like you're going to sing the YMCA. Hey, it's all right. Hazelnut, they came from Indiana. Come to find out, according to history, these geodes are from what they call the I know I'm gonna screw up. Mesopelian era. Actually, those rocks are like 20 to 30 million years old. It's amazing. I cannot wait to get into those. I'm patiently waiting. RC Fun. Welcome, my dear John.
Johnny boy.
John in and out's good. Oh, you're in and out? You got some stuff going on right now? Haha. See? Like I said, Wacky Wednesday. Hazelnut, loving you. Loving you. You're going to get me going on singing, and that's not going to happen. Not after Chris opens it. Chris is not getting his hands on my rocks. It's not going to happen. The last time he got his hands on my rocks, it didn't turn out so well. It's all good. It's all good. No. Crystal cannot sing. You know that. You just heard that. That was awful. No. Ha. No, it didn't. John, you lied. You also told Chris that what was that, Lindenberger cheese or something tasted good. Yeah. See, I've already seen how you go. No. No. But yeah, no, we're not gonna let Chris touch my rock. No, it didn't turn out so good. Actually, speaking of, things flying. Hang on a second. Gotta pick those up because Chris will not see them, and he does not pay attention to things, and things cannot get squished all the time. Let me show you the actual area where those geodes were found because it is beautiful. All right. No, not videos. Pictures. Trying to do it quickly. Sorry, guys. Should have been a little more prepared. But hey, it's Wacky Wednesday. What do you expect? I am not the most organized person in the world. I had to pick it up, Heath. If not, Chris would have stepped on it. There we go. All right. Check that out. The guy actually sent me the photos of the area where these geodes were located. Chris is out there, and no, he is not going to drop something on the floor, Heath. That was my stuff that I picked up so he wouldn't step on it. So yeah, I can't wait. I seriously cannot wait. Heath wants you to drop something on the floor so I can pick it up because I dropped something back there and I had to pick it up. No. No.
I'll get it.
Here you go. There you go, Heath. Just for you, babe. Hi, caramba. Sorry for those of you who don't know my crazy husband. Mr. MD95 TSI is in the house. I'll give you mine if you want. Okay. I volunteered, you heard. It's not my fault. Now he'll be sitting back there. Who is? This one or No, John, that was not a Chris nude.
Hey John, that Hudson man, nope. She's all over the place like this. I don't think them motors match up at all.
Captain Cook said, my eyes. Paducah says he's going to have nightmares now.
I could have put the song on there.
Mo's laughing at you. No, John, no got it. No. He can't, no. No. Oh, Lord. But yeah, Crystal's Crazy Corner, you know how it goes. There's always something going on. Always. I mean, if I'm not doing my 5D painting, which I've been a little busy lately, so I haven't got back to that yet. But, I mean, come on now. You saw my oyster 5D painting, oyster with pearls. 5D painting, oyster with pearls. No, John, he is not giving up. You know he is not going to give up.
No, I'm going to actually put the old motors back on it just to see if it balances out. And anybody in the lobby that has the 501S, when you bind that thing or link it to your transmitter, why does the lights blink and not go solid like they're supposed to? Because when mine just like blink, that's when the GPS acts stupid. But if they go solid, it locks tight.
Yes, John, that 5D painting was supposed to be done last month. I knew somebody was going to eventually bring that up. I knew that was going to
time to eat the Carolina Reaper.
What? No. No, 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 no. Simon said measure the diameter of the stems.
Okay. It seems to me like the two motors that I replaced kind of seem like it. They have. No, I'm not doing that.
Mo wants to see it. Hand me my
Are you kidding me?
No, I am not. I asked you. All you gotta do is slide. Oh, here we go. He's creating diversions in Crystal's Crazy Corner.
Halfway done.
Well, we're getting there.
But it seems to me like the two new motors, for some reason, don't match up with the old ones.
We're getting there. You can make out the aisle now. Welcome, John. I appreciate you coming in. Like I said, guys, please make sure you support everyone. I have some new supporters that have joined in my live. Please make them feel welcome. A lot of these other guys have been with me now for quite a while. They were with me when, this is my husband, MD95TSI, back here. He'll be in chat in just a minute. Actually, he is in chat now.
Yep.
So Captain Cook is also in here. And MD95TSI run the Drone Network on Friday nights at 7 p.m.
Gotcha,
Eastern
Simon.
Standard
You,
Time on
Check
Captain Cook's channel. And I'm always back here in the corner moderating chat. So
Scott, welcome.
Quite a few of these guys knew me from way back before I ever started my own channel. So when I came up with Crystal's Crazy Corner, they all came over and supported me as well. So you will see a lot of different drone talk and hear a lot of different drone talk. But that's where I came from. And you can never forget your roots. Just remember that. Anybody ever asked me, oh my God, how did you get so many supporters in such a short time? Because honestly, my channel has not been up and active and running all that long. It's been a couple months now. And thanks to this man right back here, and thanks to Captain Cook, I am now sitting with 482 supporters. And I thank every single one of you guys for supporting me.
Hey, look it up online.
It really means a lot. Like I said, you all are family to me. And like I said, I'm here to support. I'm here to learn. I have a thirst for knowledge that never stops.
Okay, so you can make the lights flash or go.
Welcome back, Scott.
It's almost like when it binds up, it's like the flicker, how it flickers right before it binds. Then you do the compass calibration, the dance, and then you drop it down and do the dance. It's solid one day.
It's all good, babe.
And then that thing, when it lit up solid, that GPS was tight and the bird was beautiful. Today, it was like really pissing me off today.
He said if they have different KBs, they will not seat.
They looked identical and everything.
And actually can be very different, though.
Same color. I bought them from Gear Best. They're selling them for the Hubsan 501S. And they are just terrible on their motors. They're going to get a piece of my mind over these motors. I'd rather crystal handle, because if I handle it,
I'm going to be handling it. I'm definitely going to be handling it because I actually want it taken care of.
Welcome, brother.
And I want to be able to do business with them in the future if they can make this right. So yeah, yes.
Yeah, John, I waited for 11 satellites, brother, and that's about as much as she's going to get out there. Flying
Wayne, thank you for joining in. I have the
footage, and I'll put it up. It's like flying out. It was going, as it's moving forward. I'm like, what? So y'all left. It goes whoop, right, and then y'all left. And it was acting real stupid. At one time, it was out there, and I pitched it forward, and it really wasn't even moving. It just sat still for a second. I'm like, okay.
Sterling, it's funny you say that. Sterling says gear best equals gear worst. Well,
right.
I have
Sterling,
to say,
where would you recommend me buying 2 motors for that Hubsan? Because I'll buy 2 more motors because I feel $17 was too cheap.
He's talking about the Hubsan 501S.
Yeah.
And I agree. It seems like these monster. see, it seems like these monster companies. They can do good. They can have great sales.
Really good sets for that.
But at the same time, they can have bad things. Because Banggood and I have banged heads before. But hey, I mean, I give them all another shot. It's not always their fault. They at times buy a lot of things in bulk, so they're reselling. Not their fault. They may have got a bad batch. As long as they make it right for me, that's all that matters. Prop Gear, thank you for joining in. I really appreciate it.
Welcome, brother.
No, John, that's not going to happen. Banggood won't ship the 3S battery to you.
That's retarded.
Is that because of regulations with Canada, something they're going through possibly? Would they in the past ship lipos to you? Or is this like something totally new?
I have no idea.
He's got 18 satellites.
The old motors, John, it just made like a roller skate wheel on, the bearing, and it kind of acted, but it's not the bearing. Like I take it, now that it's apart and I spin it, it doesn't sound like it. So I'm going to solder them motors back in and deal with the noise for now just to see if it turns out being
didn't work, Captain.
Just a motor or something. But yeah, I'm like wondering if I even like messed up buying this thing because it's like pissed me off that much today.
It says not found.
That thing's like really stupid. You think you put new motors on something to do the right thing and it's retarded.
Okay, Prop Gear says they won't ship to UK. They say it's the airplanes. Gotcha.
Kim's in Canada though.
I know, but
he's saying order and stuff.
Right. It's another international thing. So that's why I'm saying with the regulations, it's not always the company. Sometimes it is actually the country.
Screw you, 18 satellites.
Oh, Wayne said I had 19 today with clouds. All right, here we go with the competitions.
Oh, wait. I mean, if you guys want to compare now, I had the Inspire 1 up today, and I did have 19. So, I think that might have just beat your 18, brother.
Uh-oh.
19 stats on my Inspire 1, if you're asking me, Sterling. I pushed it 5,300 feet out away from me today at 300 feet altitude. I've never pushed it that far out.
Yes, everyone, please, like I said earlier, there are some new people who are joining in.
Wayne's
I have some new supporters, and please make them feel welcome. Please support their channel. They will support your channel back.
Is it even possible to get over 19 sats on something?
You never know.
I guess depending on the area. And Dan was telling me about KP index. I did not know
Wayne
nothing
said,
about that.
so you all are tied. He can live with that.
Yeah,
When they leave the EU, things will be a lot better.
I'll check it out, Sterling, for sure.
Might be, might not be. You never know. With change, it's not always instantaneously good. That's for sure.
Prop gear. What you do is you click. So if you want that red to pop up at like say bird in the hand, you would put the @ symbol and then type A space and it'll pop his name up. You just click it and it'll pop him up in red. It won't show it to you in red.
No, you won't be able to see it at all.
Do it for prop gear so you can show him.
Here you go.
Like she'll turn your name red right now. That's basically your way of grabbing someone's attention because if the chat's rolling, they really don't see. So the red pops out like MD95 in red, so that I know to look at that. You know, it won't go
that
past.
it is more or less addressed to you
right.
to catch your attention, so that it doesn't just woof and go crazy. Sometimes in the drone network chats, I've literally watched it just roll, and I'm like, oh my god, how many comments did we have that one night, Captain? It was over 3,000, wasn't it? Oh, that's not good.
John.
Just
hey, John, did you have 20 satellites on the Furry Bee when she went straight back?
He said he gets 21 sometimes because he picks up the Russian sats also.
He don't get 21. He's just saying that.
Yes, Simon, that works as well.
Or it didn't happen. Now, I think it depends on some days that they get greater and greater. I've seen them like later in the day. That's weird, but
holy cow! There you go, guys. One night, was that the night that we had RC Hunter in? I think it was. We had 3,500 comments in chat that night that I literally sat right there and kept straight. It was insane. But that's the way it goes.
20 on the H-cap. Cool.
Love every single one of you all. Look. He had to come in.
Typhoon H.
He had to come in bragging about that big old Typhoon H.
Yeah, but you guys know we're going to challenge each other now. Neil doesn't have the land I have, so
2,700 last Friday. Holy
But I did do
cow.
a punch. I did a throttle punch on that Inspire 1 from about 10 feet in the air right here in front of me, and I just put both sticks forward and punched it up. Man, that thing's a beast. That thing just ripped through that air with no problem.
So how many comments are you guys going to have me moderating this Friday? Our highest is 3,500.
We're talking about today.
Our highest is 3,500. Last week, 2,700. You guys gonna keep me busy this week? 2 million. No, Heath. No way. I swear. I'll quit.
Every day,
Yes, our RC Hunter is famous.
In the UK.
7,500. Stephanie. Oh my. Stephanie wants us to hit 7,500 comments in chat. Woo!
Well, Stephanie,
holy
you're
cow.
going to have to tell all your people to come over.
No, John, we're talking about the drone network chat. That was my chat that night. That was actually last Wednesday's chat.
We'll get Crystal in the tight top with a little bit of boobs showing and clean in here. Because there's a channel in there, man. This lady does that. She has
you hear this crap?
subscribers through the roof.
No!
What's it doing?
Uh-oh, here is our star. For those of you who do not know, we have a house bun.
Yes, we do.
His name is Snuggles. You'll see him make an appearance every once in a while. He does live in the house. He does run our house. He only goes up at night. He has his own little area, and he goes away up at night, and he sleeps in there. But besides that, he's free roam. He takes over our house. He is litter box trained, and he's amazing. And Mr. Snuggles just turned 5 years old, so... Yes, Mr. Snuggles has a lot of work coming up.
I gotta be real careful with him because he will lunge out of your hands really quick.
But I'll tell you what, you put the movie Hop on, and he'll... So I can't wait. Peter Rabbit is currently in our movie theater, so 56,000 subs cleaning the house. That's not gonna happen.
Right, Kat?
Not on my channel.
I'll show some leg for that.
You might lose some. No, Simon. No.
That's sad that Upload just finished.
And if Homie Paul was in here, he'd be saying lunch all over again, just like he did to me on Facebook. No. Mr. Snuggles gets carrots all the time. He likes the little baby carrots. Yes. I have a spoiled bunny. I buy my bunny kale. I buy my bunny pellets. He does get it's called a salad mix hay.
I don't think the 501's that bad opening up. I think it's a lot of screws on the bottom, but it's not too bad. But it's enough to when you solder the motor and get upset when you put it back together and you realize you gotta take it back apart.
Not happening, Heath.
Snuggies has a lot of work coming up, doesn't he? Wayne said.
Heath said 6 million subs. Crystal do naked cooking. Not happening, Heath.
I will pay somebody to come and do some naked cooking for 6 million subs. I ain't gonna say what she look like or whatever, but naked is naked cooking. You can cook out on the grill.
MD95 TSI is going to disappear. I promise you. If there becomes a naked cooking channel anywhere associated with his, that's not gonna happen.
Homie Paul's PC blew up.
Oh my! Oh, Simon says, will you pay me, Chris?
Sure, Simon. Come on over, bro. Just keep that sharp knife home.
Wayne said that could be dangerous. Cooking on the grill naked.
Well...
Look, I'm thinking cooking in the house naked could be dangerous. I mean, especially if you're frying things. Crystal's going to kick you in the back, Chris. Oh, Lordy. Like I said, frying bacon naked, that's definitely dangerous. Spit splatter, no way. Ouch. I think there might be some fancy footwork if you were frying bacon naked. I'm just saying. But hey, guys, like I said, it's Crystal's Crazy Corner, so you never know where our chat is going to go on a Wednesday night. This is kind of like warm up, and then Thursday is another warm up, and then Friday we roll with the show. So this gets us all into everything and gets us all running for the week. So hump day. For me, I got 2 days left. Okay. Mr. Neil only has 1 day left. Mr. Captain Cook's Friday is always on Thursdays. That's not right. Must be nice. Yeah, no, hot grease. Air fryer. There you go. You didn't say how it had to be cooked.
Air fryer.
Yeah, you know, you just put it in and push the button and away you go. Oh, look now. Instant freckles. That's for sure. Now, how many of you guys are all off on Good Friday? Honestly. I know Neil is off. Apparently Sterling is off. This one is off.
I will be off and flying.
As long as Mother Nature allows it. If not, you'll be flying in the house.
Went out today and actually flew.
Wait, you're on vacation? Not fair. Not fair. I have to get through inventory.
Took the Wizard out, flew an acro flight today, and actually went very well.
I push your button. Which button? Which button? I've already pushed that big red button. I've pushed everybody's big red button on here. You know how that goes. I love you all. Looks like two wizards back there. Nope.
No, a Wacky runner 250 and the Wizard. The runner's on top, Wizard's on the bottom.
The runner
250
250
was 250 millimeter.
One of Rusty's first drones that he bought, and let me tell you, it sat on the wall for a long time. He could not get her tamed. It was ugly. Every time he went out, it went down. Ugh. Now you see how he flies. I don't know what happened.
You saw me yesterday, you wouldn't know what happened. Man, that Wizard every time yesterday.
Sterling said, "What are you flying?"
I flew in the Wizard X220 today.
He flew all kinds of things today. He took the Inspire out.
Yeah,
he took the Wizard out. He took the Hubson out.
Yeah, that's what I flown today in the acro. I actually had a good flight with it. What I was happening was, I put this 3D print on the back of here, and I used the stock screws. Well, dummy me should have realized that the countersink part of it didn't let the threads go deep enough down into the standoff. So, I mean, it was kind of like every time it was loose, or it wasn't loose, but every time, as soon as I hit the ground, poof, blow these sides out. I have to literally go out here in this field and look for these things. That was terrible. But I found them. I got her back up and running and went out today and ripped and had a good time. And I get in trouble because I want to go straight to the top. I literally go out there and just start thinking I'm like rotor riot guys, and that's what gets me in trouble. Like I tried to go up yesterday and then come to the ground spinning like this. Yeah, I spun all right, and the ground spun right into me really fast. And she hit the ground, blew both sides out, broke a prop, had dirt in all four motors. She wouldn't even fire back up or nothing. So I had to come home, give her some TLC, and get her back up.
Captain said, ST123 Friday. Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah, I got to get me an ST123.
Exactly,
but
man.
I'm kind of figuring how you want to get that up and do the acro and stuff. You could throw it up in the air, I guess. That's much safer. And when I got done flying that thing tonight, I was like this. I was like, I just got to get over that edge again. Flipped over and
did a 60-mile-per-hour punch out to the floor the other day and missed the dog by like 2 foot and buried a prop in the mud. I was like, holy.
Dude, when they
I bet you were sitting there going.
And when they do it, right? And I mean, you guys that's wrecked these race quads, okay, you fly these birds here, that's nothing, man, with them motors. When that race quad is burning, that thing, whoo, and I mean, it's just happens so fast. It's like being in a jet fighter, flying it. It's identical to being that, because I come down, I try to dive the ground, and the Eachine goggles are killing me. I have to get the a lens. It comes on like a visor, and then you flip the lens down. I gotta get that mount right in front of my Eachines, because that ground comes really fast. And yesterday, I just could not judge the ground. I just kept slamming into it.
You're wrong.
What?
I just got a message back from the owner of that store. Just saying. He is addressing that. The one you told me I was wasting my time with. You got to be nice to people.
Oh, screw.
See? Perfect example, okay? Had an issue tonight. I came home.
Dealt with a dildo.
I addressed the situation professionally. I could not reach the owner of the store via telephone, so I sent a message. He told me I was wasting my time. I just got a message back that the situation is being handled. That's why I said, I will take care of GearBest either tonight or tomorrow, and the situation will be taken care of properly and professionally, and hopefully they do the same thing on their end.
Sterling, I wasn't taking my Hubson 5 feet away from me today, the way that thing was acting. Stupid.
I told him, I said, whatever you do, just be careful, but have fun.
If it acts crazy, right, this will be the bird that I will dedicate a shotgun to. I will literally put that thing in there, got that, boom, and just shoot it out like a freaking, I'll let Crystal just punch it, take off. and see if I can catch it with a shotgun.
Yeah, no. No, I'm not being responsible for that. Exactly, Prop Gear.
No,
if
I wouldn't
you're not
do that,
crashing,
guys.
you're
just
not
talking.
learning. Chris has
Yeah, exactly, Prop Gear.
he started out little teeny, progressed up. Now he has gone into the direction of acro, FPV. He's still progressing. He's still learning.
Always, Sterling. I always do with everything. PayPal.
Check out his videos, and you'll see his progression. It's amazing. But what I find so funny about all of his drones and everything is if you go back in time, I was the first drone video he had up. It was me flying his drone, not him. So that's kind of interesting. Night, Captain Cook.
Night, big
I
brother.
know you got an early morning tomorrow.
Yep,
I appreciate you staying in here with me.
Showing the love.
I'm sure we will talk tomorrow. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I
shotgun the ghost drone.
When
not
it
the
comes
501.
when it comes to the acro, I just get out there, and I'm not like big headed or nothing. I'm the kind that will sit down and listen to anyone talk. You guys know. I mean, if you guys flown the acro, you know. Once you get in them goggles and you got it, you just try the stupidest moves you ever tried. Like I got the Charpoo 180, the Charpoo Rubik's 180 down. You go down, you do a right roll, and then a front flip, and that's that. And if you think about that's like, oh wow, that's nothing, but that to maneuver that in acro. That's that's a couple of little moves. I can't get the part to go up and straight down and then do the twist to the ground. I try to yaw and it just throws the quad all over the place, and that's how I hit the ground yesterday. Usually when I hit the ground, I bend the prop back up, blow the dirt out the motors, I'm ready to go. She hit hard yesterday.
John, seriously? Captain, one of these days we're going to have to track him down.
What?
And he says, Captain, one question. So he said, yes, John. He says, do you sleep with your beard under the covers or on top? I'm telling you, Crystal's Crazy Corner, everybody just can unleash,
what? I've seen in the movie.
Unwind, chill out. You know how it goes. Wacky Wednesday, free for all. Hey, we all just hang out, chill out.
John's
I appreciate
crazy.
that, Sterling. I'm bouncing all around. You'll see how it goes.
Pro at crashing. Yeah, I don't crash much, man. I do. If you go back and watch my videos, I did pick up the acro really, really good and jump on it. I just get stupid. If I literally take my time and learn, they say hovering, man, I'm past all that. I can do that with no problem. I can pick the quad off the ground, run it around the field just like it's a gyro, but an acro. So I kind of feel like, and the racing part I'm not into. Running the gates and stuff, freestyle, that's me. I love the freestyle part of it. That's why I like going up, doing the flips and the rolls, and then flipping upside down and dragging, just letting it drop back to the ground. But then, like I said, the Eachine goggles are new right now to me, so my eyes, I'm 45, so I kind of got to have things out here to read now. So the goggles need to be a little bit further out. I'll be golden them.
We're working on something with that. But it happens. Eye muscles get a little weaker as you get a little older. But if you don't know, where is your magnifying lens?
I bought Fresno lenses from the dollar store, but they're just not there. They don't have the magnification.
Your original.
I don't know what the original one is, but it won't work in there. It's not. It's the Eachine goggles. They're not like your other goggles. Kind of like you could put a Fresno lens in the other one and get away with it, but in the Eachines, it just doesn't work for me. Like it reflects back off theirs or something. So they got like these little lens. Like I said, it's a thing you put on your head, and then the magnifying glasses flip down. It's got like multiple pairs with it. That's the best thing to use. I've looked up. So
right now he is more or less using box goggles.
Yes.
Not like the actual Fat Shark goggles. They are the box goggles.
I don't think I could use Fat Sharks, to be honest with you. I think that being close to my face like that, I know you can get them corrective lenses and put in them, but this is what I'm using so far. Now, here's what I used to use.
This is his original set.
Now, I tear something up with these, and they're basically the same. But I'm gonna tell you what I think's different. These are Vision Plus. They have Fat Shark technology in them, So the monitor in these guys are crisp and clean. On the Eachines, they're not as crisp and clean as the monitor. I think it's like probably different off, you know, on the TVLs and all that. Maybe. I don't know. But I'll get the hang of them. I did it today and it was okay. Y'all know when you go to new goggles, what you go through.
Heath, I can already answer that question for you.
What?
Heath wants to know what you think about a DJI Phantom 2. He can get one for about 100 pounds. There she sits, Heath.
Buy it, bro.
That's exactly what he has. It's a Phantom 2 version.
This is the Phantom 2, Phantom 2 Vision Plus V3 model. And I'm going to tell you what, this thing, I love it. The only thing I need to do, and Sterling already knows what I'm going to say, and I'm not even going to say it because he already knows what I'm going to say. I need the Sterling mod on this bad boy. Antennas all down here on each leg, and then we'll drive it way out there. But keep a little light on the back. Works very well. And I love it, man. Only thing if you get it, do not put a Phantom 3 battery in it, because Phantom 3 batteries, even the standard, are 4S, and most people think they go in here, and they won't. They literally will. Now, can you reverse the battery? I'm not sure, but I know you can't put. I know that probably it's a 3S that's in here. Not probably, it is a 3S in here.
I'm foreseeing a road trip in our future.
The 4S, man. I can get them cheap, but
we're going to have to go see E-Drone. We're going to have to see Sterling. We're going to have to go up into Delaware. I'm just foreseeing a road trip.
Tell me what I got to buy, bro. I'll buy it, and I'll drive up. Like, I'll get up with you, and I'll drive up like one Saturday or whatever day you're, not busy. I'll drive up, give you the bird and everything, leave it with you for whatever you need, a month or whatever. It don't matter. I trust you, bro, because I know when she comes back. I'm going, what, 2-3 miles maybe? Now, it's a good bird, and I like it, and that's the only downfall of it is the range. Other than that, hands down, I'll fly it all day long. Beautiful picture. The gimbal, I used the Phantom 3 standard yaw arm on it because I have bent this multiple times, and they're like $6. That's why I was telling you, QDL Quads and Mod, or QDL Justin, I could put this right on your Phantom with no problem. I know he's not in here, but he might watch the video later. Buy it, Heath, if you can get it, brother, especially if it's this one.
There's your answer, John.
It works, man, it works.
Filters are over-filtered. Thank you for joining.
I'd like to have it all, Sterling, like the transmitter and the bird, if possible. I mean, if it's not too much.
Yep, as long as everything runs smoothly, I'm sure
I'll buy, like,
somebody out of the three of us will go live tomorrow night. If not, we'll definitely see you Friday, Alvin.
Yeah, he did a good, Alvin, on flying that Simon, man. Good job, brother. Awesome, right off to bed.
Nice.
Night, Heath.
Good night, darling. Love you, baby. Thanks for joining in. I know it's super early in the morning for you over there.
Are you sure I got the right software?
What are you talking about?
Quads and Mods.
Can't wait to try it in rate 2 without the prop guards. Woo.
Yeah, it's going to be much, much, much faster.
Sterling said, just get the pigtails for
Have
the
I tried
control.
DJI box goggles? Nah.
Yeah, he's tried those. His buddy had them, and he just got the Sky Zones V2 Plus. And yeah, they were expensive, but worth it.
Yeah, the Quantums, okay.
No, that's what he had. And
Okay.
now he's got the Sky Zones.
V2. Gotcha.
Yeah, if you seriously think about it, this hobby can get expensive. You guys all know it. But honestly, all hobbies can get expensive. It's what you want to put into it. It's what you enjoy.
Awesome, Starling. That sounds good, brother. I appreciate that. I'll pay you gas for riding down here. Not a problem. I just feel like it's a good bird. It gets very good flight times. Even with older packs, it's getting. I can go up with this thing and probably pull off a good, probably 18-minute flight. And I mean, it does really well as far as that. And now with these master air screw propellers, I've seen a big difference in it as far as flight. So I have to do a difference on flight time, but that's all it needs is it needs the antennas. If I didn't use that parabolical dish thing, I wouldn't even get past 800 feet. Later one is Moose. John's crazy.
Most definitely. No, Chris is trying to keep up with everything. He's trying to read off of my chat. He's trying to read back there. Chris is going to get confused. The Bugs 3 jumper and stuff is coming out very soon, probably this summer, early summer. So
that would be sweet. Now that would be really.
Sterling's he's got to do some research on the bird firmwares, etc. Sterling is carrying on multiple conversations, so that's why you are getting confused. I got you guys, though. That's what my job
Sterling's
is.
The man when it comes to distances. I promise you that. Hands down, you can't argue with this man. He knows his stuff.
Well, if you think about it, you guys all have your own little unique section, however you want to put it. Everybody in this wonderful family.
You're welcome, Sterling.
Has some knowledge, and everybody that I have come across has been willing to share it. All right, John, baby. Thanks for joining in.
Later, John.
I know we will see you Friday. More than likely tomorrow on whoever goes live, or Chris will get up with you tomorrow. But I appreciate you dropping by.
Mo, I have not forgot you on that transmitter for that Eachine E52. I actually have one of my people that have it, and I asked him to do a video on the transmitter. I'll give him about another day. If that doesn't happen, day or two, by this weekend, I'll dig in and find someone else for you. I'd like to find someone that has it that could do a video and explain it to you. That way, I'm not trying to think about the buttons, if you understand what I'm saying. And if anybody in here has the Eachine E52, the little foldable pocket drone, if you could share what the transmitter, all the buttons and functionalities of it, to just having fun, I would really appreciate that. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that was a very messed up situation. Mm-hmm. I seriously feel sorry for you guys that would have ever happened over there, but hopefully someone has learned quite a bit in this situation. Yeah.
You're welcome, Mo.
Prop Gear said, well, Kim says he knows a guy who has a P3 or P2 for parts.
Yeah.
For $100 Canadian.
Right.
Okay. So John offered him moose kunkel and whatever. Prop Gear's offering him some Russians. Yeah, you know, the sneaky poison killers when they went into the embassy, and yeah, that was awful. I'm sorry. That's awful. Embassies are supposed to be safe. Awful. What is this world coming to? Actually, if you go back and watch last week's Wacky Wednesday, we went back in time. It was kind of fun. Speaking of going back in time, something we were talking about today at work.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
They have said they're going to bring back the waterbed. Can you believe this one? They're going to bring back the waterbed. You want to know the reason why?
Because not too many people's floors are flooding out.
That happened quite a bit, but no, that's not the reason why. Millenniums have never seen waterbeds before, so they're going to bring them back, supposedly. I wouldn't be surprised because they're bringing back everything from our era to make it new again. But yeah, millenniums have never seen a waterbed.
It is.
God
You're
help.
lying, Wayne. It's like they grow.
They overpopulate quickly.
And fall anymore. Yeah. It's like some people, I don't understand.
It's not necessarily some people. It's just the entitled attitudes anymore. Bring back Magic Roundabout.
Oreo Kid.
Oreo Kid, thank you for joining in. You had one of those in the 90s. See, Mo? Now, can you imagine having it now? We learned our lessons from waterbeds, okay? Like Chris said, floor is being flooded. Wayne still has a waterbed.
Prop Gear said, I love a waterbed. How messed up. Boom! Just keep going. Still have a waterbed.
Just make sure you get your timing right. That's all I'm going to tell you. Just make sure you get your timing right.
Still have a waterbed.
Now, Wayne, is it one that has the baffles, or is it one that you actually punched the hose in and filled it that way?
I had a dose of it.
Exactly, Mo. Nope, never again, especially moving it. That's right. Remember, you got to drain all that water out if you're going to move that bed. No. Old school. We have to fill it with a hose.
There you go.
Dude, that is seriously old school. That's like one of the original waterbeds. Whatever you do, don't cannonball on the waterbed. Or just don't have somebody sitting beside you. Same way,
Prop Gear, you screw on the hose and shoo.
Yeah, it's crazy. Do you guys sell on eBay? No, actually, we don't. Not yet.
He said, I busted a waterbed once, not going to say what.
Oh, Drone Life, we totally understand. We totally understand. And believe me, we have an 18-year-old, 19-year-old, just turned 19. Oh, my. But, yeah, we totally understand. And it's like he said once he hit 16, he could write a book. He said because it was just like you guys just kind of like opened up and it whatever came out, came out. Well, I don't believe in sugarcoating stuff because that stuff still smells like stuff, and I'm trying to behave and be nice because I'm live and I don't want YouTube to take my video away, but you know exactly what I mean. I don't sugarcoat anything with him. I've been what I consider brutally honest. So I told him how it was. But yeah, I've always been open, upfront, and honest. If they don't like it, sorry.
Stick a quarter in it.
Yes, yeah, sort of, kind of, massage beds, if that's what you wanted to call them.
That's it, Wayne.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even if you dump a whole 5-pound bag of sugar on it, guess what? Underneath, it's still there. And you take the sugar off, or you wash the sugar off, and you know
That's
what?
funny, Oreo Kid. That's too funny, man. Right? I'm with you on that one, though, bro. I'm with you on that one.
All right. There you go.
Have a good one, Sterling. Thank you for jumping in, brother.
Thanks, Sterling.
Appreciate you, man.
You have a wonderful night. I appreciate all your support, babe. You know that. And I'm sure I'll catch you on Friday as well. Did they work, and have you still got them? Honestly, Prop Gear,
Kim said dog shakes the room. Yeah.
I have never used one of them. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've never actually been in a hotel that has a bed that you can vibrate using quarters. Never been in a hotel like that. Thank God.
Put it on the bill.
But yeah, I'm not sure if they're still around. I'm sure somewhere there may be.
Yeah, I'm sure. I probably won't want to stay a night one of them, but they might.
Don't know. I can't answer if they worked or if they're still around. Actually, they were extremely common, but they were common in hotel rooms, not in houses. I'd love to get to Niagara Falls one of these days. That's on my bucket list. I love waterfalls, so another one of nature's mysteries. What did the duck say? That works. Yeah, I'm not so sure it was for long drivers and trying to relax. Because, okay, let's put it to you this way. The hotel rooms that the vibrating beds were in were usually able to be rented out by the hour. They were not needed for the entire night, so I guess you rent the room, you make sure you keep your quarters. I don't know. Like I said, yeah, never been there, never done that, never will. Aha! See, now you're picking up what I'm putting down. Like I said, I'm trying to be nice. Trying. I drove up the Niagara Falls from Georgia once. Woo! Talk about a ride. Niagara Falls from here. The American side of Niagara Falls, of course, I've already looked it up because it's been a dream and I will eventually be there, is about 9.5 hours. You've seen it frozen over. You are a lucky man, Slydad. Lucky man. I know, that's the thing. I'd have to get a passport as well, and I think, honestly, Wayne, I think a passport getting it the first time is like $150, and then you gotta wait forever. But one of these days. Maybe. No, one of these days I'm definitely going to see Niagara Falls. I just don't. It'll more than likely be from the American side, which is not half as beautiful as the Canadian side. The White Tupac has joined us, guys. Everybody, please make them feel welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate you hanging out with me on a Wacky Wednesday. It's going to be a weekly tradition every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. I will try to be in here a little before 8.
White Tupac joined in. Then let's look at the original OG.
Uh-oh.
There you go, White Tupac. Pimpin'.
Night, Simon.
Night, Simon. Love you, brother.
Thank you so much for joining in, Simon. And like I told you, baby, your secret's safe with me. Not. Lips are sealed. Have a great night, Simon. Thank you so much for joining in. Good morning to you, baby. I really appreciate all my people over in the UK and Europe and your time differences. Right now I'm looking at 9:23 Eastern time, and I know Roger and Kim are the same time up in Canada. I know a couple of you guys are also running about an hour behind me. Exactly. Fortnite, Xbox One. Oreo Kid, you play Fortnite? My son plays Xbox One. So does Chris at times, when he actually has a free minute. Roger's 1 minute ahead of me. That's because he got a head start, Kim. I know, Roger. You're just sneaky like that. you get ready and you go online and you go do whatever and you're like, oh yeah, Kim, I'm gonna do this. I do the same thing. He's out there. He's not gonna pay any attention. You know how that goes. Friday is your birthday. Well, the White Tupac, you're gonna have to stop by the Drone Network on Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna be sitting right there in that little corner. My husband, who was in here, MD95 TSI, is going to be sitting here. Captain Cook runs it from his channel. But make sure you at least stop in and say hi, because we're doing a giveaway on Friday on the Drone Network at Captain Cook's channel. You might get lucky, bud. It's your birthday. All right, be careful. Actually, let me see. I think I have it up here. It is a drone. Yep, there it is. I stole it off of our special guest this week is True Drone Reviews, Brian. He's an amazing guy. Most of you guys know him. If you don't, you'll meet him on Friday. But I screenshotted his video. This is what is being given away Friday. Not Brian's thumb. The drone. Oh, wrong way. Hold on. Shoot. There you go. And I'll be posting up a video probably tomorrow night reminding everybody about the Drone Network on Friday with our special guest of True Drone Reviews. So make sure you guys all check that out on Friday. Hopefully I'll get to see every single one of you all. Exactly. Brian is one of the most honest reviewers you will ever meet. And I say that in a heartbeat to anybody. I mean, this man, if it's a piece of crap, he's going to tell you it's a piece of crap. If it's a piece of crap, he might destroy it right there on video. I've seen him do it. You guys have seen him do it. So, I mean, and that's all coming out of his own pocket. That's the most amazing thing of all. He is not sponsored. We are not sponsored. Every drone you see has been personally paid for. There is no big corporate conglomerate going, here, check this out. Tell them it's all good. No, that's never going to happen. Never. Not in the way that some reviewers do it. You know, Chris, he could not, with a clear conscience, lead you guys down the wrong path. Not at all. And if I had anything to do about it, it would never happen in the first place. That's just not the type of people we are at all. Never have been, never will be. And like I said, you don't forget where you came from. Every single one of us started out small. Chris is close to 900 now. Captain Cook is over 500. I'm getting close. But I'll never forget what started my little crazy corner. I was sitting right back there during one of, I believe it was one of Captain Cook's live streams or Chris's live streams. And we were all discussing drones, and the next thing I know, Tommy Drones and Chris got to discussing it and said, you need to do your own channel. And I'm like, no. And then Captain Cook popped in. He's like, yeah, you definitely need to do your own channel. And guess what? Here I sit now. Partying in a cornfield and you had the cops after you, Kim. I missed that party and nobody told me anything about it. I was around in 1980. Sort of, kind of. Baduga! We just been sitting back and shooting the breeze, hanging out on a Wacky Wednesday. We're getting over that hump day, baby. We are headed down the hill. A lot of people have off on Friday anyway. I have to work. Yeah, I bet he was never the same after that. Don't do what Kim's friend did. Do not pee on an electric fence. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be funny, but it's not going to be pretty. All reviewers got decent ones. And then they shafted everyone. See, that's the problem. A lot of people who were able to get in to reviewing drones when they first came out really caused a bunch of crap. And now even to attempt to get in for a sponsor or whatever is like pulling teeth. I know. That's why I said we are not sponsored. I did not say we are not working towards it, but believe me, it's not easy. If any of you guys know any secrets, send them my way. Hit me up in a message. My God, please share the information and help me out because it's not easy. And I network. I mean, I network my behind off. But I'm happy the way things are going now. I'm happy with the family that we have supporting us. Chris has learned so much from you guys. And to see him happy, to see him talking to you guys, I bet you did see a blue flame. Good night, Oreo Kid. Thank you for joining in. Hopefully I get to see you either tomorrow or Friday as well. Look forward to it. And if you guys hadn't, please support Oreo Kid's channel. It's a really awesome channel. Like I said, on Wacky Wednesdays, there's some different people who are now hopping in. I love every single one of them. You guys are all family. They buy their stuff and kiss their ass doing free reviews and keep sending them their bids. In the end, they get 20, 30% off, 50. Exactly. Unless you're monstrous, you're never going to get the stuff for free. And honestly, is it worth it? Talking about sponsors and the crap. Prop Gear says they buy their stuff and kiss their ass doing free reviews and keep sending them their bids, and in the end they might get 20, 30, and maybe 50, maybe 75%, but it's never free unless you're monstrous.
I do all this, everything you hear has been bought out of pocket. I got drones on the wall out there. I have tons of stuff, right? And I'm blessed that I'm able to purchase all that. And I thought about sponsors, right? But let me tell you what, I literally bit my tongue on a couple of things I purchased due to sponsors, thinking I don't want to come in here and bash them. But you know what? I'm Honest John, Jack. My name's Chris, not John, but let me tell you what. That's why I said, GearBest, they suck. Like, I don't give a shit about the sponsor. You can throw that thing in the dirt. I've funded this thing, and I'll keep funding it. And all my family out there, you guys send me stuff, and I love you guys for that, because that's about the closest you're going to get to a sponsor.
Hello, Michael. Thank you for joining in.
Sponsors want you to fake the stuff, okay? So if you get it and you're an honest guy and you're not like Quadcopter 101 just saying, a guy that will just put anything out there, don't care, he'll tell you, this battery's 100%. Well, wait a minute, that's just a shell with the BMS in there. There's not even a battery in it. But he'll tell you it's a battery and it works 100%, get you to buy it. You're like, so what am I going to do with this? And that's how they are. And that's what them people want you for the sponsors. They want you to do that. And that's not fair lying to people. It's
We're
just
talking about how Brian's one of the most honest reviewers out there because
true
he
drone
buys his own
reviews,
stuff.
PDR, yes, and me too. I mean, hey,
Yep.
I will tell you anything about this.
Dude,
Anything
I can
you have.
provide you for receipts
Right.
for everything just
I
about
don't
that
lie
is
on
here.
nothing. I just feel like, you know, if you're going to do the review. Don't bullshit nobody. Because when they can spend their money, then they get upset when they find out, wait a minute, his didn't fly crooked, or he didn't say nothing about his going on crack spree and run into a tree. But if mine does it, I'm gonna tell you it does it. And it's just, I'm honest like that. Like when I did the ghost drone, right, guys? I'll explain something to you. When I first got the ghost drone, everyone in here knows, in my family that's been following me, they know that I insulated the GPS module in here. It worked good, right? Well, as soon as I put my gimbal on there, it did the same thing everyone else did. I took it up, it shook to the ground and crashed in the ground. I couldn't have, said nothing about that. I could have said, well, mine's never crashed on. I came right home, did the video, and showed them the video of it crashing in the ground. It's good to be honest.
Yeah. Yep. He thought he had a fix, but
I was wrong. And I admitted I was wrong.
Yeah, that was the entire thing. He thought it worked. It did work, but it did not solve the actual total problem. That drone back there is possessed. I'm sorry. It's insane. It's crazy. It's possessed.
The E-Hang ghost drone, yes, it's possessed.
Well, Michael, thank you so much for joining in. Everybody in here will support you. Everybody in here is family. They are all amazing people. This is my husband, MD95TSI. If he'll be on chat in just a moment, so you can support him, and he will definitely support you. Please stop by on Friday night at the Drone Network. Shirt right there. MD95TSI and Captain Cook run it. There will be so many people in there that will support your channel. This is my own crazy little family. It's Crystal's Crazy Corner. You never know what's going to happen here. I'm all about meeting new people. I have opened, if you look back through some of my videos, I've opened geodes. I opened oysters and found pearls. I fly drones. I do giveaways. Speaking of which, I told Chris tonight, I said, you know what? I got to start making plans. He said, for what? I said, I'm going to have a giveaway coming up. He says, really? I said, yeah, I'm getting ready to push 500. Thank you, guys. I love every single one of you. But like I said, I'll never forget where I came from. I came from right back there in that little crazy corner. We do have, we just got, as a matter of fact, we just got them in this week. Those t-shirts. MD95TSI also has mugs. So does the Drone Network. Let me see if I can pop a link in here real quick just to give you our links. And then you'll also be able to use this site if you want to create your own shirts. Several of our family members have done that. They've used the exact same site, and the merchandise comes out looking wonderful, I have to say. So far, I've only heard of one problem, and that was a handle of a coffee mug being broke. And this company is replacing it instantaneously. So, Michael, honey, if you've been interested in buying a drone, you've come to the right place. Because anybody, just about every one of the guys and girls in here right now, Sly Dad, honey, I'll have a t-shirt on Friday. I will have my Drone Network t-shirt on Friday. So, yeah, check it out. But yeah, everybody in here helps you out. Everybody in here has different information. I fly. Just having fun also flies. I think we're the only two ladies in here right now, Mo. But all these guys in here fly. Like I said, I started out supporting my husband back in my little corner. as his channel grew. And so, hey, next thing you know, I popped over here with Crystal's Crazy Corner. Good morning, Baduga. Good night, my darling. Thank you for joining in. I really appreciate it. No, I'm not going to make Heath go wild in this one. I bought my t-shirt a little larger. I wasn't sure. I'm going to be honest, okay? They're cotton t-shirts. I was not sure if this thing was going to shrink, so I went larger instead of smaller. Or instead of it actually fitting, I went larger. So, yeah, it is a little large. It hasn't shrank yet. It's all good. No, I'm not going to send him crazy. At least I try not to. Maybe I can keep him calm. I never know. Yeah, the t-shirts are pretty cool. My husband got one in the blue. I got one in the white. I like the white better. I'll probably never be able to keep it clean. But I do like the white. I also have a sweatshirt coming, which I hope gets here before it actually... You watch. Mother Nature is going to hate me, okay? I'm going to get my sweatshirt and it's going to warm up. Michael Hun, there is no typical answer for that. The best brand of drone is totally up to you. Cost, you can go anything from $20 to $3,000-$4,000. And I'm not kidding. I have drones in this house that go from $20, and Chris's big drone that our son bought him for Christmas actually retails for $3,000. So, wide variety. These drones back here are what they are considering racing drones. I would not ever suggest somebody to start off with a racing drone. Me personally, no way. They have, okay, there are multiple different classes of drones. You have what they call toy quads. You have hobby grade quads. You have commercial or professional grade quads. Stop by Friday night, please. The Drone Network. It's all about drones. I will put up a promo video tomorrow with the link in there for Captain Cook's channel where the Drone Network is actually ran through. Like I said, Michael, you're learning. So you see the little teeny guys back there, okay? Now I'm a short lady. I'm only 5'2". So here you go. This is the one that's actually valued at $3,000. Quads go all sizes. It's not easy to say, hey, buy this, hey, buy that, hey, buy this, hey, buy that. I can't do that. I don't think anybody in here can do that. It's all about what you want it for, babe. If you just want to have fun, me personally, let me show you my own drone. Hold on. This is what I originally started out with. It is a toy grade drone. I loved it. I still love it to this day. The motherboard died. It's going to cost me $12 to buy a new one. I like it. This one, my husband won off of a giveaway, and I kidnapped it, and it arrived from England. And I also bought it for Captain Cook. They love it. I flew it. You can look back in my videos. This is the one that I actually flew. It folds so that it's very portable. It's not humongous. And honestly, it cost me, I think it was like $36, so not expensive. You can start out with something like this. You can start out, I don't think Chris has to breeze out. You don't have your breeze out yet. Now, if you look on Walmart.com, they are talking about the Unique Breeze. That's also a very stable little drone. It's all about what you want, though. don't. And I can honestly say I don't think anybody on my channels would ever pressure you to buy a certain drone or quad. Everybody will offer their opinions, but nobody would ever pressure you. Now, if you say that you're into aerial videos, things like that, okay. Scoochie, please. This is a 3DR Solo. You will hear a lot of people talk about that in our groups. It is a very loved quad.
Yes.
Amazing video.
This is
Absolutely
just a battery
amazing.
mod that I'm doing because it has a proprietary battery that you can buy, and they've been on the shelf for like 3 years plus now. So when you get them, they get some dead cells. So I also mod and everything. So we took one apart and got the BMS out of it, and I 3D printed the tray, and all. Now we can utilize our own packs in there,
Or
depending on the proprietary one.
If you were in here just a few minutes ago, this is a very popular quad that you'll hear a lot of different people talk about. You'll hear people say the DJI Phantom.
Yes.
That's another awesome video grade for aerial videos. Very crisp, very clear videos.
That's the Phantom 2 Vision Plus V3.
And I think they're up to what? The Phantom 4 now, guys?
Yeah, Phantom 4.
So, I mean, there's different models. You don't have to get the best one. You're right, Wayne. It's not a starter drone. But if he is going into aerial photography, he might want to start looking. What would be a good starter drone for the aerial? You're the boss, man. You know more about that than I do.
I would recommend getting a something like Crystal was showing you. Her drones were. That's like a Cyma X5, but start out with that, right? And then you get to fly that. That's all skill. So when you let off the stick, it'll fall to the ground. And then I'd say you get that, work with that for probably like a month maybe, and you're only talking to buy one of them. You can pick them up fairly cheap within the $40, $50,
$20, $30.
or $20. Yeah, $30 for them. And then you could go to like your local Walmart, and they have a Phantom 3 that they sell. It's for like, you catch it around $400. Now that's good once you get the aspects of the sticks down. They all kind of work the same. So if you
before he went with that, he could go with the Breeze if he wanted.
No, you kind of don't want to go GPS with the first one. You kind of want an all skills bird. You kind of don't want brushless motors. You want brushed motors. They're hurt yourself with brushed motors and everything. You don't want to. Yeah. If you are.
See, I'm
the type of guy that when I go big. So when I jumped into it, I grabbed the big guy with the big motors, big brushless motors. But let me explain myself. I sat down and learned that thing. I'll put it on the ground, pick it up, drop it down, put it on the ground, and then keep it so high off the ground. Get to learn the sticks, get to know the maneuverabilities of it and all that. And it's
Ray, thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it.
What's up, brother? I'm a Hudson 502. Yes, I saw that, bro.
Michael is interested in drones.
Yeah, see drone life.
He's
and the Phantom 3 standard is a very good bird to start with. Very, very good platform, and it's very very similar to what I showed you, the Phantom 2.
There you go. Def Drone Pilot said he started with a Cyma X8G for photography. It's a manual flyer, but it has a decent camera.
There you go. And you say just because of like the brushless motors, because let me explain something to you. Now these are race drones, okay? Now
that's what I told him. I don't suggest anybody start that. I could put this guy on the ground and say, give you $1 million if you catch this thing before it could go past your arms. This thing would leave the ground on a throttle punch. Imagine from 0 to 90. Quick, it's gone. So fast you can't actually keep your eye on it.
And not only this, I mean, you have smaller brushed ones.
Michael Hahn, that's what we're all here for. That's why I said YouTube to me is about sharing the information, sharing the love, and creating a community bond.
And then this is kind of what I explained to you.
Son of a Bob, you just got home. Welcome, thank you so much for joining in.
And this is a brushless motor, and this is what we're talking about. They got just a crazy power, okay? And then think of like this is a brushed motor, little can motors. So you got to understand that this is a gear goes on here that turns a bigger gear, then turns the propeller. The propeller goes straight on the brushed one. So you can imagine that difference, not having those gears to transition that power. So, and they just like, it will. Not saying you could not start out with a brushed one, a brushless one, because you probably could and handle it. I'm not beating your skills up, but I would start out with something like a Sima X5. That way you don't hurt yourself or no one else.
Just like Sly Dad said, like Sima X5, cheap, keep it close, learn to fly.
Exactly.
I'm still learning to fly. You can also check out my flight videos and learn with me. You can check out the E58 video I just put up as a few little tips. I'm not scared to share that I'm just relearning. It's taken me quite a while. I haven't flown in over a year. I can fly. It just is rusty. And it's like relearning. It's all good. I'll get back there.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Thank you, Wayne. I appreciate that.
If you drove an RC car, you know the aspect of remotely controlling something. The drones are more, a little bit more than that. Because I used to run nitro RCs, and I used to tease the guys and say, "Well, you're up in the air, you have nothing around." But when I got into this hobby, I quickly understood that there is much, much, much caution in the air. You know, cautions and whatnot, trees, wind, planes, so much to watch out for.
Yeah.
It's a lot, and I've learned that, and I love it, though. I would never go back to RC cars over drones. I just love the remote pilot something 1,000 feet away from you. That is awesome.
True, you don't have to hit the ground with the RC car already being on the ground, but there's still things that, and yet I will tell you now, Michael.
True, Wayne.
Watch out for trees. They love drones.
Yeah.
They seem to be, okay, here's my tree. I'm strong and steady. I'm not moving. Oh, look, drone. I swear. It's just like, seriously, what just happened?
I did it yesterday. I put the WL Toys Q303 that Drone Pool gave me. It was headed in a 100 and probably 20-foot pine tree. I told y'all how before, when I get in a panic, I don't panic no more. I yaw. So when I yawed, it went right up to the tree, literally like this, and then yawed around from the limb, and then it pitched at an angle, and I think it shut the copter down. And I put it in a smaller tree, and I just reached up, grabbed the limb, and pulled the drone right out of the tree.
Oh, see? Son of a Bob said not to promote, but his prison tree video covers that. Check it out.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it happens. I swear, it happens.
It does. And today when I was flying FPV,
Trees,
I got real lucky.
bushes.
I was coming around with my drone, right, and I fly goggles with this guy, the race drone I showed you, Michael. I put goggles on my face, right, and I'm flying, and think of flying a jet fighter, because that's what it's like. I told you, right? So I come across the field, and
it's not, Michael.
I'm in acro, and I come around, and I go like this and tilt the quad up like this, and I look down, and what's right there? Those big pine trees I just told you about. So I literally just yaw myself away from it and throttle punch it out, and that quickness of that punch I told you is what saved me from going in that tree today.
Exactly, like the Charlie Brown kite eating a tree. Okay, now you brought up a very valid point, okay? Welcome to the droning community. It's a wild, intense, crazy world. A lot of people think when you put a drone up and you're over top of their property or however,
you got more
you're
rights
invading their privacy.
Basically. Because they can't shoot at the drone. If they shoot that drone,
well, he asked
like
if he can be sued using a drone over private property. If you get caught, that is. Technically, no, because the FAA says that your property ends so far from the ground up. So your drone isn't on their property, if that makes sense.
Yeah, see what son of a Bob, he holds a 107s. He is very, very, very intelligent in the field, and pretty much if he tells you yeah, then yeah, and nay, really good info there. But so like he's saying, if you read his comment, then yeah.
Not true in Texas anyway.
Right.
Michael, what state are you in, babe? Are you in the United States or are you international? Because honestly, it's going to vary. You are not allowed to fly.
Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are not allowed to fly within 5 miles of an airport, which makes sense.
Michael, we have family all over Ohio. I have Toledo, Perma.
Believe me, there is Ohio that's international. Sure it is, son of a bub. Just like Maryland is, right?
Deaf drone pilot that's in here, he's in Ohio. He is in the eastern part, Scott. I think it was. A lot of people are in Ohio, man. If you want to get into drones, I'm sure one of them might be near you.
Michael, hon, there's unfortunately a lot of false information out there about drones.
Okay. Anywhere near Columbus, Scott?
There were people when drones first came out. Oh, yeah. You're over my property. I'm going to shoot down the drone.
He's near Scott. Awesome, Scott.
If they do that, they're in more trouble.
Maybe you guys
could be. So
create a friendship and maybe you can get Michael in the flying. Scott, you're an awesome pilot, brother. So.
And Wayne said you're an hour south of me. Michael, honey, I got family members all around you. And I got family members who are definitely willing to help you out.
Cool. Yeah, that's what it's about. Spreading the love, open it up, open your arms, bring people in.
Ray Smith's in Ontario, Canada. Well, guess what, babe? Roger and Kim are also in Canada.
Yeah, Roger and Kim are in Canada.
Like I said, my channel brings people from all over the world.
I think we're Quebec.
I believe right outside of there.
Right outside there, right there.
I have family members in the UK. My crazy
it is, man. That's what the drone network.
I bring them from all over the world.
Our drone network. That's what we're all about. Like
we are networking anyone and everyone who wants to learn or who loves to fly a drone. You guys all know what networking is. That's how it all came about. We needed to network all of the drone.
That's cool, Michael. That's awesome, brother.
Together so that we can share this information. And on the drone network, we also do drone news.
Wayne. We have global friends, brother, and that's right. I mean, you guys might not know. I've been on YouTube since 2010, but I have been digging in my channel for the past probably year, going on a year now, and growing my channel. And I have made a tremendous family. Joined it with the hobby into the drones, and I've never had that in any other hobby I've been into. I've been a gun collector, never had the love. I have been into multiple things. When I was into the RC ground things, I didn't do YouTube, but the people within would not trade this for the world.
You guys are amazing.
You guys are.
There you go. There you go, Michael. Deaf drone pilot. His name is Scott. He's popped up a link for you on the FAA
Rocky and
government
Derek
site.
Show. Welcome, brother. Welcome.
Welcome, Rocky and Derek. Appreciate you joining in. He's popped up the actual government site, what the real rules are. Now, at the same time, 107 license, which will be discussed a lot on that page, you are what they consider a hobbyist. There are actually 2 sets of rules, but most of the hobbyists run right along the lines of the F-107.
Basically, what
you respect other people's property. You stay out of the high area of the sky where the planes are. You do not fly into the clouds.
Know your fly area. Make sure you are not within no airports. Make sure that your area you're in, no planes come across you. If you hear or see a plane, down your bird, even if it means putting your bird in the ground in an emergency situation, it's worth ruining one of them than putting the airplane in the ground. Trust me, you would not. I don't know what that publicity would be, but I don't imagine it would be something you would want in your record. But I don't want it. So when I've been over here, I have planes that literally come below deck, and I could call them in, but I don't want to start that kind of stuff. So what I do is I've literally been up there in the air before they've come in and violated my airspace, and I've literally down my bird, not hitting the ground. I will drop it all the way to the ground and power back up right before the ground just to give them the leeway, because that's just what I feel like it needs to be done. And Know Your Fly Area and UAV Forecast is an app that will help you out so much on the wind. And remember, when it shows you the wind, it will show you the wind at different altitudes. So, people look at the wind and go, it says 13 mile an hour right now, but that might be 13,000 feet up or 400 feet up or something like that, not on your ground.
Wayne, hun, I would agree 150% with your comment. Said not being smart, having common sense. Well, honey, there's not a lot of people out there that have common sense anymore. I have learned that. I just sit back at times and go, oh my God, seriously? But it seems that most people that we have encountered with drones do have common sense. Thank God.
I'd love to. Let me tell you what, I have the birds to go. I don't even know. What would DJI Inspire 2 do, guys? Like, how high would I go? I could do that, right? But I stay at the 400 feet because I respect the rules and regulations, because then when I do step into that 107 world, it's not like, wait a minute, let me curb my bad habits. I'm already there. I already do what they want me to do. I do occasionally night flights with little lights and stuff like that, but I don't feel like that's breaking the rules, because that's in a field way out, and being a hobbyist, I have the right to do that.
Rocky, you were in the right place.
Thank you, Bob.
Because Michael also does not have a drone. Michael Lambert. You're in the right place. Like I said, this is my husband, MD95 TSI. Please make a comment so they can find you.
Oh.
Instead of just sitting there.
What is tablet?
I know.
Try not to be there, go be there.
But that way they can find him. As you can see, the Drone Network shirt is on Friday nights. It's MD95 TSI and Captain Cook. 99% of these guys in here are all going to be at the Drone Network. That's okay, Michael. I didn't have any drone content on my channel until the other day either. You got to start somewhere. Like I said, Crystal's Crazy Corner brings all people together. It just so happens that my background comes from a drone background, because I used to be sitting there like he is, as he was sitting here live and things, and then I created my own channel. But we are still more or less a husband and wife team. Where he is, I am. Where I am, he is.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to shoot at no drones. Let me tell you something. A toy-grade drone, you could take out and let someone shoot at it with a BB gun. Take it to the ground. I'm not the police caller. I'm the ass whooper. But call the police and watch what happens. Stupidness. I had a guy over here shoot at mine with a BB gun. And then they moved out of the neighborhood. Well, they had an incident here where police had come up here, and I was telling him, yeah, man, I flew my drone over here, and this guy's plucking out with a BB gun. He said he could have arrested him and charged him just as if he was assaulting me with that gun, because he could shoot that drone down and injure someone or someone's property. I was like, wow, really? And that's something I didn't know, but I do now, you know.
Very good point, Slydad. FAA misconception. You register yourself, not your drone.
Basically.
That is very true, because when they first came out with that FAA registration, I looked at him and I said, are you crazy? And he's like, well, we have to. And I'm like, do you know how much money that's going to cost us if we have to register every single drone? But then we registered, we looked into it. One-time deal. That's all it was a one-time deal. We haven't had to register every single teeny tiny one of them. You get one number. That's it. That number belongs to you, not technically your drone. So, but yeah, a lot of people say, oh, do I have to register my drone? Better safe than sorry. That's how I look at that. Because they keep changing their mind.
Scott got a good point right there. Drones are aircraft. You can't shoot at an aircraft.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But yeah, make
Until
sure
you're 107, then you're ground to register.
Make sure everybody shows everybody support on here. That's what it's all about. Crystal's Crazy Corner brings everyone together. It's drove me crazy, so I could drive y'all crazy as well. I'm not nuts yet. Yet being a key word. Although I think that one back there would argue with me some. But yeah, and like I said, Friday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Captain Cook's channel. Tomorrow I will do a promo video. If you check out MD95TSI or if you checked out Captain Cook, who was in here earlier, they both do promo videos giving you links to Captain Cook's channel for that live. We will be doing a giveaway again this week. Another drone. Rocky and Derek, Michael, make sure you check it out. You might have your first drone Friday night. Be kind of interesting. It's happened before. It seriously happened before. Earl RC.
Yeah, Earl RC
had never gotten a drone. He came to our show.
Great.
He was chosen as the giveaway winner. He now has 2 drones. It's happened, guys.
Mine started out with one, a little tiny one, and now you see what I got here.
It created a monster addiction.
It's awesome.
Ray Smith has 3, and he has 3 planes.
Nice.
Exactly. But it's like he said, totally different ball game.
Kim
as well.
said, "Awesome, bring them." So you and Ray's gonna get up. That's cool.
That's what it's all about. We have a monster field here. Anyone is welcome to come and
anyone
fly.
in Maryland, near Ocean City.
You guys ever head this way on vacation?
Let us know.
Hit us up. Hit us up. I will say this. For those who do not know, please be careful and check your local rules and regulations with drones.
Parks, that's a good one, Scott.
State parks at times are a no-no. Some federal parks are a no-no.
Rocky, are you anywhere near Hampstead?
Are you on the East Coast, West Coast?
He's in North Carolina.
North Carolina still has an East Coast and a West Coast.
Oh,
it's like Maryland. North Carolina has beach area. They also have mountains. I have family in North Carolina, therefore I understand this. Greensboro. Let's see. Captain Cook is also from North Carolina, so please make sure you check out
he's in Hampstead. I think
Greensboro, I believe, is like halfway. If I'm not crazy.
Yeah. Kim lives in Quebec, son of Bob.
Yeah, some of these different countries, and you'll hear us.
For real, used to spend summers in Snow Hill. That's what's up, brother. I know right where that's
at.
That's literally like.
Dude, that's only like 15 minutes away from us. Seriously, that is like 15 minutes away from us. My boss lives in Snow Hill.
That's awesome, Slide Dad. You ever get back up this way, man?
Yep. But like I said, guys, we are all family here. This is going to be a weekly thing on every Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday hangout at 8 p.m.
Yes, Rocky. And Derek Show, Kim is in Quebec, Canada, and Roger Martin in here. He also is in Quebec. We
are located in Maryland.
They are
in the United States.
Canadian brothers, eh? They're awesome people too. Check them out.
Yep, you'll find people from all over the world on my channel. We try to
bring everybody. That's what the drone network's all about, man.
We're all about networking.
Bringing them all together. And I'm the guy that does like the drone work on most people's drones and fix them, send them back to them and stuff like that, or mods and things like that. I've done different.
Get out of here, Slidad. Grandpa and Grandma still live there?
Nice. You
need to come visit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. What? Can I have the address so I can tell them to call you so get you come up and visit?
You need to come visit, dear. You are more than welcome. You know
Slow Hill. That's what they call it here, Sly Dad. Slow Hill.
Everything slows down in the country. We gotta love it here.
Slow Hill.
Exactly, Kim. We are all family.
Kim, you're lucky we live too far away because you'd be sending me back home.
No, Kim's lucky I got to get $150 to get a passport to get out of this country. A piece. Although, I don't know. I'll get one of those super big drones and we'll just kind of like fly Chris over the border and then fly him back. What do you think?
You would want to stay. I would. You're right. We'd be out. Man, can you imagine the bird? We'd be out there blasting them up. No, Kim couldn't catch. Hey, we would challenge Kim then, because you know what?
Oh, Wayne, okay, I can get over there. I just can't come back. That's what you're saying?
Hey, Kim, then you take your anti-aircraft gun, and I'll go ahead and strap up on this boy with some goggles, and we'll see.
Oh, Roger, honey, duck, please. I want you safe. Just with those two get to playing like that,
look,
just be like
as soon as I hear the boom,
you come down here with me, Roger.
I hear the boom, I'll be like, whoop, do like a flip and a roll.
Roger said, yeah, but winter you will be running.
Yes, I do not like the snow. But then again, no, because all that property you guys got, I got four-wheeler, dirt bike. Yeah, I'd be up there ripping it.
Gotta love it.
Kim, I'm not trying to say nothing, but I think this one's still on. You got your left leg, right? That's all you need to shift them gears, buddy. Momentum will keep you up by twisting on throttle. Bring it, exactly. We would have a blast. You guys don't know. I mean, oh, man.
Aww. That's okay, Sly Dad. You still need to come back to visit.
Bob, I'm so sorry I missed your phone call, brother. I will try to call you tomorrow.
How dare you?
What time would be a good time, maybe? Because I know you tether your phone.
Good evening, Bob.
Kick my rear.
My dearest darling. Thank you for joining in.
Tomorrow, you will be live Friday. Yes, Rocky,
yes,
we'll be live tomorrow or Friday night. Or what's it? He said tomorrow. Like Friday at 7 p.m. on Captain Cook's channel. If you check out Crystal's channel and my channel, we'll drop a link in there, and you can just click the link, take you right over there.
Yep. Every Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Captain Cook's channel, we run the Drone Network. And I will put up a promo video tomorrow for you. So thank you so much for joining in Rocky and Derek's show. I really appreciate that. And hopefully we can help you out with your interest in your drones.
Probably anytime after 11 tomorrow, Bob, we find. Question. Is he talking about the giveaway? That would be a good starter drone.
Beginner FPV drone.
A good beginner FPV drone.
That's your department.
A beginner FPV drone. Thanks, Bob. If you could do soldering, you could get what they call a JJRC H36, and then you could put the camera onto it, and you order a camera put on if you're, can do a little soldering.
First question is, can you solder, Ray Smith?
Yeah, I'm sure he's in the RCs and stuff. This would be like a starter for the to get you into the FPV and stuff, to get you used to the controls and the ground. And
he can't solder.
That. You can't solder, then
he's gonna have to have one that's built in.
Gonna have to have Kim helping. Kim soldered butt off. So you have to have a built-in one. What is that one Cap's got? This FPV one. Help me out, guys. Here, what would be a good FPV drone for him? I'm not talking like the racer, probably.
No, a beginner FPV drone, guys. What do you all think?
Hey Ray, I mean, if you wanted to buy the stuff, I mean, willing to ship it here, I could print you the little mount, put it on there, and build you this exact thing here with the camera and everything. You buy the camera, you buy the JJRC H30. You're looking about, say, in the range of $20.
That's what Chris is trying to figure out, is what the one Cap has.
And then the camera, you can pick a camera up for roughly around 10 to 12 bucks. And then I could do all the work for you. That'd be no problem. You can ask anybody in here. I'm a trusted guy. I would get it done and send it back to you. Or Kim, if Kim could work with you.
Kim said, yeah.
Heck yeah, exactly. I know Kim could get that. That's easy for Kim. And they're easy to set up.
One way or another,
Thank
my
you,
dear.
Kim.
We will figure it out. I cannot find Captain's thing right now.
It's a and that's a Wi-Fi too. Not beating up on that, but 5.8 is the way to go. It's clear, it's better, the signal, everything, the distance and everything else it's a lot smoother anyway. And like I said, you're talking like probably around 15 to 20 bucks for H36. You can get them a lot cheaper than that if you watch for them. And then, like I said, the camera, you can get them pretty cheap. Like I just ordered 3 of the small cameras, and it's like 30 bucks for 3 of them. So you're talking like they got like $10 a piece.
I know. I got to figure out which one it is Captain Cook has got.
I'm trying to think like something like in that area. I think the furry V come out with one that had the camera already on it also. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The furry V.
A furry V?
They had I think they had the one with the camera. It was 5.8. Actually, I'll tell you. Drone Workshop had that Goo RC he just did, and that had a nice camera onto it.
We're working on that, Mo. We've been actually talking about that for drone news.
That's what I'm
or
talking
maybe
about, Bob. The one Steven got too. That's the same exact one Cap got.
A future get together, like a drone fest. Yeah, we've definitely been tossing around that idea. We've been talking to E-Drone. Guys know who E-Drone is?
Oh yeah, Mo, we've been definitely.
But yeah, that's been in the works now. We're not sure when yet, but we're working on that. Believe me, that's why I call it Crystal's Crazy Corner, dude, because I get pulled in so many different directions and working on so many different things, plus working a full-time job and being a mom to a 19-year-old son.
Yes, Michael,
it gets a little crazy over here in my corner, but we would love for everybody to get together. And
Michael, that would be a good starter drone, correct? That would be awesome to start with.
But yeah, Mo, hang in there, baby. That's in the works.
Yeah, like Kim said, the camera's terrible because you're recording onto an SD card, but you'll get the hang of it and see, and then that'll get you kind of like your angles, and you'll be able to work the quad, figure the quad out and everything, and then move up to something that's got like a lot better camera on it. And you can actually take the Cyma, after you get used to the Cyma X5, you could actually purchase like the Pulema SQ12 camera and put on it. And that thing records 1080 HD. And that's very good footage. That's a camera you'd be mounting to. It's just a little cube if Crystal wants to hold it up over there.
Where is it?
Right
this one?
Running on the speaker.
Duh.
It's in the mount though. Let me pop it up now. And this camera will mount on top of those Cyma X5s with no problem.
Little teeny guy. Has 2 buttons on the top. SD slot. Little teeny thing. And then, just as he was saying, we 3D print. Oops, there it went. Here we go again. I'm not doing the bend over thing if I don't have to. I can't stand up. I can't bend over. I mean, come on now, guys. We 3D print, so we make cases for the camera. Crystal's crazy corner, man. You never know what's gonna pop out over here. But yep, and then he mounts that onto his drones and flies.
And then, Michael, you could look up something like this. This is a WL Toys Q303. And this has a camera on it, and the motor actually, it's got like a movable gimbal. You can actually get the shots on it. And believe it or not, the camera is very, very good on it. It takes very good footage. It takes a little SD card down here on the side. I'm not sure the price on what this is running now these days. I looked it up when I first got into droning. And I was lucky to have this sent to me by a friend. So.
Son of a Bob hit McDonald's on the way home. McDonald's and fries. Or McNuggets and fries. But Wayne had the same thing. I went to a local stop. We had it's called JT's Market, but good food. So
Yeah.
And you know what's coming Friday? Pizza! Gotta have pizza for the Drone Network.
And to be honest with you, Michael, this is roughly the Cyma X5 right here. So it's kind of what it looks like. This with the little tree hangers, we call them. They're prop guards. So when you bang against something, it kind of.
You're just typical men. That's all.
It's got the little camera on here that Kim was telling you about. That pretty much is no good. No, it takes okay footage, but yeah. So that's basically the size of it. And it flies really nice. And this is the World Tech Toy Striker, but it is a clone of the Cyma X5.
Ooh.
And I can verify they hang right there with the X5s.
Michael, I'm coming to your house. Now you're talking my language. He made chicken Alfredo for dinner. Yum-o.
Sounds good.
Ha.
You feed me, I teach you how to fly drones.
All right, Mo. Is her birthday today or tomorrow?
What?
Mo's going to step out to make her mom's birthday cake. She said be right back.
Oh, cool. Tell her we said happy birthday.
Exactly, Mo. Tell her I definitely said happy birthday. Give her a monster hug for me. 71 today.
Prison tree.
Is she listening, Mo?
Okay.
Can everybody please wish Just Having
Michael,
Fun's mom a happy birthday? She is 71 years old today.
Wow, awesome.
It is amazing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mo's mom.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, I cook myself, brother.
Yep. This is my chef. I agree, Bob. They're going to have some issues later on. You know what I mean? My dinner was real food.
Hey, son of Bob, were you in here when I about the Solo? What I was telling you we're doing with it here? So I 3D print. So you know it's got that proprietary battery. It's a 4S. So I 3D printed a tray up. I actually 3D printed the Solo case, the battery, case. Found it on Thingiverse. Scaled it down so it works. So then we took the BMS out of the inside of the proprietary battery and went ahead and made us up this tray. And now this fits perfectly in there. And you can put your own 4S battery in there. I got to put an XT60 connector on here and a balance port. And then put your own 4S in here instead of relying on the proprietary 4S battery that's been sitting on these shelves for like 3 years now. So I didn't know if you were in here when I shared that earlier.
I'm telling you, he just knocks me right on out of the way, doesn't he, Wayne? Just, sheesh.
Hey, Wayne, you know the drone talk, man. You know what it's about, bro.
Last night, was it last night or the night before, the Solo stabbed me in the back with one of the props.
Yeah, she went walking by it real fast, and it kind of caught her in the back.
It's the drone zone.
The drone zone, yeah. Solo's a turd. Come on, Bob.
Bob, honey, I don't know what's going on with your Solo.
I saw yours, man. That
was crazy.
Like, your Solo's actually doing what my Hudson's doing, being retarded.
That is crazy. But I know between the two of you all, you guys put your head together and figure it out.
It looks to me like something's badly unbalanced on there. You know, I mean, I'm just thinking that's what it looks like in the video, but
I can handle myself, Ray. I promise.
I wonder if
ask these guys. If not, I got a lot of brothers in here.
I wonder if your solder joints on your motors aren't coming loose like Greg's did.
Good possibility. Yeah, you're mean to me.
What happened?
It can be.
Solo? It made me cry. I know, Wayne. I didn't like that neither, man. He said finish with the solo. I'm like, Bob is
no, Bob, you can't.
Something. I seen that thing.
But I tell you what, Bob.
That's terrible.
Is that a bumblebee bowling ball I saw? Yeah, I noticed things like that.
Okay, cool, Bob. I know you saw it.
No use the normal GoPro mount. It makes the camera vibrate. The drone is not vibrating.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's a plus.
Now, in your house, Bob, is that like on the other side of that wall in your house? Is there like maybe your router or like your computer stuff and all that? Because I noticed, and I'm asking because like out here in the yard if I fly, I've had a drone literally. You go walk out this door and the drone literally, our router and all sets right here. It literally was smacked the side of the house out there. I don't understand what would draw it to there. I guess the signal, but I don't understand it.
I loved it, Bob. As soon as I saw it, I was like, what? Ah, not fair. I want one of them.
Got one, a bowling ball, but she's never completed it.
Yeah, I finally found a bowling ball. Do you know how hard they are to get your hands on around here?
Kind of like 3D stuff.
That's a 5D painting, not a 3D.
Bob, no, Bob ain't selling his solo, are you, Bob? No, Bob, don't give up.
No, Bob, no.
Bob ain't gonna give up on her yet.
Yeah, Bob. Yeah, Slide Ed, I agree with you. It must be an Italian thing. I'm telling you. It's gotta be, but no Wi-Fi, Chris. I got you. We understand that one, Bob.
It's weird. I saw it. It did like it was kind of going right to the house, like you said. Don't give up on her, Bob.
Y'all will figure it out. You put your head together and uh-oh. Please tell me that you did not do that.
No, you didn't, brother. I hope you're joking.
Bob?
I would have bought it from you before you did that.
That's one way to do stress relief, but I think that's taking it a little.
Not on a solo. I'd go in and just kick the shit out of my Hubson.
What the heck did the Hubson do to you for? Look, I'm ready to cry thinking about Bob smashing the solo. You guys don't want to see me cry.
That would have been a killer live stream, Bob, if you didn't.
True that.
But that, I don't think I could have watched it. But then again, I'd watch it just to support you. If you're solo, you feel like you want to smash it, have at her.
Bob, okay, I can bring my heart back down from my throat. Ah. Bob, honey, just call Chris tomorrow. We will figure it out.
I will send you this old ghost drone and let you smash to get some frustration.
Oh my God, Bob. You saw a reaction. Shoo! And you're probably sitting back there. Wait a minute, what's the temperature today, Bob? Has it started to warm up out there any? Or are you still cold and having to stoke the fire? Because if you're having to stoke the fire, I can understand. You're stoking the fire, you're sitting back, nothing on the bottom half, and just laughing. Oliver is in the house. Welcome, Dronography. Yeah, you darn sure got a reaction, Bob.
What's up, brother?
I'm not so sure that's the one you wanted.
I think Wayne was about ready to lose his Taco Bell and.
Ay, caramba. Yeah. Well, see, Bob was just trying to help him get into the mode for later on. I was naked outside flying it. Was nice and warm.
That was the problem. You were naked.
Interference, right, Bob?
Mom, stop making us cry.
Oh,
Queen
Lordy.
Bee. Is she in here before?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I missed you before. Thought you just come in. Right,
No, indeed. Miss Stephanie supports everyone. Like I said earlier, guys, we've got some new people hopping in chat. We've got some new people supporting. Please make them feel welcome. Like I had said, bring everybody together. And come to find out of some of my new supporters, Oliver, we've had 2 who are interested in drones. Imagine that. They found the right channel. You know how that goes. Tonight we got Wacky Wednesday. We're just trying to slide over that hump until the weekend. Well, actually slide over the hump to make it to the Drone Network on Friday. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
That's crazy, Bob. 2 props, $10. Cool.
Yeah, because actually I remember you with the freaking Osmo in there. It flipped over on you. Shit, I'm just a turd.
No, you are not, Oliver. No, indeed, you are not, baby. Nobody that is in my live streams or that supports my channel is a turd in the first place. You know better. And if you claim you're a turd and I can't talk you out of it, then I still love you. Uh-oh. Oliver's got it on the bench.
Uh-oh. Careful people eater. Got her on the bench. Yeah, I had mine on there yesterday. I went out and tried. A couple flights didn't work. It flipped. I literally did aggro.
Yeah, I'm the one that just kind of like hangs on inside going, no, I'm not coming out. You can't get rid of me.
I went up and put it face, nose straight coming to the ground. I tried to do the swirl coming to the ground. It didn't swirl. It did some crazy whoop, whoop, bang.
He came back in. He's like, "Oh no!" I'm like,
the Charpool 180 Rubik's. I'm down. I'm getting that down. I'm doing that a lot more. But the spiral to the ground. So when you pitch it straight down, the yaw just doesn't spiral it. So I think it's stick combinations I figure out there.
He's still learning, just like I said. We're all here to learn. You know? That's what it's all about. Sharing the information. Hanging out with friends and family. Gotta love y'all. And I love and support every single one of you. And I appreciate every single one of you. Every time you crash, you learn. You're right. You're right. Ray, I can't tell you how many times I've crashed. And just like I said in my video of the Yashin E58, I try not to crash because when I crash, I not only beat myself up, I get to listen to that one. That's not always the easiest thing. I'd rather beat myself up at times. So I just put it down. I take my happy little feet and I go
Bob,
walking.
You already know. I'm not letting you sit with that solo with no props. So here you go. It will be back at your door, friend. Can't let you sit without props, man. you will fly that bird. I know you will. We'll get them in a box and get them up to you. That way you can go back at her. So we got 6 there. So.
Oh, believe me, I do. When he gets going on Friday nights and I'm sitting back there, it's just easy to reach up. And they'll tell me in chat, he'll get to picking on one of them. And they're like, oh, smack him. And I will. I'll reach up and whack. So here, let's make you part of the family.
Why?
That's from Ray Smith. He said, just smack him. I did. I take care of it. But yeah, it's a learning experience. Not everybody's going to pick up the drone the first time and it's going to fly perfectly. And you guys all know how that is.
You're welcome, Bob. You know I love you too, brother.
That's what family's about, baby.
Yeah, I mean, I got those master air screws they sent me, and I've run them on my drone now. I gave couple, and they're my stalkers. So I mean, have at them, brother.
Yeah, Chris actually got a couple flights in with a couple different pods today too. So I want you to feel wanted,
Thank
Dave.
You, Wayne.
You are family.
I know, man. I'm just trying to help out a brother that needs some props. That's all. It's like having a gun with no bullets. Without the bullets, the gun's no good. Without the
that's
drone,
not true.
Without the drone, or without the props for the drone,
that's not true. I'll argue that one every day of the week.
Or prop knots.
That's a totally different story.
But yeah, flying a drone. If you hear people go, man, I'll fly acro, I don't never crash. You're not human, or something's not right there because you're going to crash it. I mean, there's no doubt you're going to crash it. I'll tell you what, that wizard is one tough witch.
Thank you for stopping in, son of a Bob. I'm not sure which one of the guys will probably be live tomorrow. I think usually Captain Cook does, but if he's feeling under the weather, I'm pretty sure this one will step up.
You want a ghost drone gimbal first?
But don't forget, check us out on Friday, son of a Bob. I really appreciate you hopping in.
Yes, thank you, brother.
Especially directly after work. Means a lot to me. Don't forget, next Wednesday, another Wacky Wednesday. Acro Micro coming up.
Appreciate it. You're welcome, brother. Sweet. I can't wait to get that one here, man, because I know that H36 being that 6mm up and down. Man, I see the way you fly that thing, that 7mm E11, that thing's smooth. And I got the batteries. The batteries should be getting here any day now.
Oh, you're still in your scrubs. Babe, I really, really appreciate that. I know
I know you do, Bob.
After your schedule, you'd probably just want to come home and shower and relax. And instead, you came home. You hit McDonald's, you came home, and you're chilling out with us, babe. I really appreciate that. I really, really do.
Dang, one for $250 with gimbal, or $500 with the GoPro 4. $250 with the gimbal's not bad for the solo. Not bad at all.
No, because the one we found for Heath didn't have a solo, and it was
it was $200.
It was $200 without the solo, or without the gimbal. It was $200 without the solo. Yeah, sure it was. I don't know what you were paying for, but I guess the transmitter. I got you, baby. I got you.
You're looking, so I mean, I didn't want you to hit block.
It's getting late, but it's all good. I love hanging out with my people.
So, Oliver, did you flash your E11 for the acro? Like, solder the little pins on and flash it, or what?
Wayne, you're now Smurf.
I'm still in my scrubs. You got a gimbal. Kim. What?
Ah!
Here, 260. That's just the bird, though, right, Kim?
You got to remember.
He's saying does it have a gimbal?
It's not 260 US.
Right.
It's 260 Canada.
So that's more. That's less US.
I don't know. I can't keep everybody's conversion rates straight because the governments are always changing and things always change.
Wayne dressed up as
Nothing wrong with being a Smurf.
Yeah, but Kim, they didn't come. When the Solos first came out, they didn't put out the gimbal with them. The gimbal came later
no, when
down
the
the road.
Solos very first hit the market, they came out bare bones.
Yeah, and then they did the gimbal later down the road, and that's what caused the Solo to fall behind and end up where they're at now.
Halloween is a really cool holiday, Wayne.
Why they did it without the gimbal, no one knows. I think it was the production or whatnot, and I think that might have been their idea. Put the bird out, put the gimbal out, sell it off in pieces. Because they did have a real expensive camera with it at first. The Solo originally would cost you about $2,200 setup with the gimbal and everything on it originally. So if you get a bird for $200 and you pay another $300 for a gimbal, you're still $500 in on an easy $2,200 bird. What would that be, US, Kim? I thought that would be right. That would be different than. Also, the batteries new. Yeah, Kim. See, the batteries they're new, like never flown, but they're still old packs. If you get what I'm saying, because they were produced like 3 years ago, roughly. Whenever the Solo first come out, and they were producing them. The packs, are in these boxes that long, and they don't go in and rotate them out like they should, I guess. So yeah, you're right. 3 years. So the battery that's $77 US. That's not bad.
That is not what that says.
Oh. 201.
A Canadian dollar equals 0.77 US dollars for anyone who does not know. So $260 would be about $201.
So that's the idea, Kim, like the battery thing that we're doing because of the packs being on the shelf that long. And I've ordered them, man. They've come in here, boom, and they were sealed, brand new sealed boxes from Solo themselves. Tattoo the dude I think is doing them, or whatever. But yeah, it's just that's the whole idea behind it. The cells are whether they're good sitting there or you get them and they're bad. I mean, it's an actual.
Mo, are you making cream cheese icing to go on that carrot cake?
Are you sharing, Mo? That's the question.
It's her mom's birthday. It's up to her mom if her mom shares with us.
Mom will probably share, right?
Hopefully.
Most good people.
Pay out mom would make birthday. I know. Sly Dad, you're going to try to get him in trouble. I know Sly Dad wouldn't do that, though.
Yeah, I do. I definitely like my batteries. I kind of don't run them real low and stuff like that. I have 2 batteries. I do buy them every time they go on sale, kind of like for $30. I'll buy another one. And so I got 2 batteries now that are good. And then I have the mod that I'm doing, which I'll buy that 4S for $50. And then I got a 4S battery, brand new. Now, if that 4S was made 3 years ago, which I don't think it will be because it's a hobby grade, so they're kind of like rotate them more or less.
And yes, Mo is making homemade cream cheese
Nice.
icing. Ah! Mo! Yum. I think everybody in here wants carrot cake now. Making a 2-layer, so enough for everyone. Well, Mo, right now we got 10 people in here. We've had 34 likes, so if you haven't smashed that like button, hit it up for me. I really appreciate that. And hopefully Mo's going to be shipping out some cake to us all soon. Love you, Mo.
Actually, I'll put them props in a box. Because
okay. Jornography apparently just wants the cream cheese icing.
Cheesecake rocks. You ain't lying, bro.
Michael also said cheesecake is his weakness, but carrot cake is yummy too.
Yeah, Bob. Hey, Bob would tear that whole cake up, Jack, because Bob's tearing some sweet stuff. He has quit smoking, so he is eating on the sweets.
Are you still doing great with that, Bob?
Awesome. I believe he is.
It's kind of funny because...
You've been doing good so far.
You've been doing great. And I went over and talked to my girlfriend the other day, and she, behind my back, quit smoking and has not smoked for 4 weeks. But she also said she's eating everything in sight. Oh, Mo said cheesecake is next week. Well, I'll tell you what, Mo. You send me the carrot cake and you can share the cheesecake with all them. My mom used to make homemade carrot cake or homemade cheesecake when I was little during the holidays. And
did someone say gimbal? So the ghost drone. I mean, you think they're the gimbals or is it my ghost drone? 3 gimbals. And they all 3 do the same thing.
Well, at least you got the little vapor balls things that you can use, and you can use the gimbal. So
no, I believe the gimbals. I believe it's not going to be the gimbal. I think it's going to be.
So am I, Mo.
Something to do with the
not
bird
easy.
itself.
So am I. Bob said he's got to quit the candy now.
Uh-oh.
That's going to be hard, Bob, because you kind of transition one to the other, and then you got to transition yourself off of that. That's the whole shebang. Yep, Wayne. That's about the way it goes. The snacky fever has. That's what I'm gonna
try, Bob.
It really has. It's kicked in.
Definitely.
There's power from another battery.
Yep. That, and I'm gonna try to plug that thing in and figure out some kind of because it's got many ports where you plug it in. One of them has to be like a flash port. Cool. What'd you tell the solo guy, Kim?
I know a group that will buy most of your solos.
I know these guys.
Lower the prices some, and I can sell out everything. And if you're hearing some weird background noise, our son is in his bedroom playing Xbox, so he's starting to get a little tuned in, it seems. I don't know. Apparently he's having a good day. Now he's loving it.
And then this ghost drone is the graveyard. We're parting her out. She's going to be stripped for the motors, ESCs, main board, legs, propellers. So anybody with the E-hang, if y'all have any issues, I got parts. And this is not my ghost drone. This is one that was given to me. So
Wayne, honey, I think if all of us had the money right now, we'd all be buying extra solos.
Oh yeah, man, I no doubt that.
It's
no doubt, I would buy another.
And I'm sure
solo
Bob will agree. When it flies right, it's a wonderful flyer.
Yeah, really.
Oh, Sly Dad said he's going to kill for carrot cake. Carrot cake now. Sly Dad, do not harm the nurses. It is not their fault that Mo was torturing us, telling us she's making homemade
I would
carrot
definitely
cake.
buy another solo, right? No problem. Like, I'd spend up to at least $500 for one with the gimbal.
Mo's delivering our cake slices, guys. Here you go. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I think something glitchy, Bob, or something.
That's what I said. When they fly wonderfully. And I have to admit, I love seeing him fly that. Although when he takes her and he sends her for her flight, I always get nervous.
Solo, man, Oliver, you have to own it to understand. It is awesome, man. It is one mean platform. But I get what you're saying. Why not buy it? Because you know me, I'd buy $500 worth of race drone.
Yeah.
Yes,
just
indeed.
Saying.
Yes. But it is. It's a nice platform bird. Like, it's really good. Yeah. I need a GoPro 4 for mine. I got the 3, so I can't utilize everything through it right now. But one day I'll get the 4. That'd be awesome.
That's right, Michael. It's always a party over here. We got the bunny. We got the carrot cake. We need the bubbly.
Michael.
There you go. There's the bubbly. It's not very bubbly, but she's a little potent. Hey, you never know what's going to happen over here at Crystal's Crazy Corner. Just saying.
style setup. Yes, sir.
Bob said he knows for sure he will never put the Osmo on the Solo again.
Awesome.
Well, Bob Hun, you learned something, and that's what's important.
And you know, me and Dan was talking today, Bob, about something that makes sense on why your Solo might be crazy. KP index. He said anything usually over a 3, it kind of messes with the GPS on them and would cause it to be loopy, cause the Solo. And he said the Solo actually relies on a low KP index. That's why he's known people that has flipped over and all kind of craziness. I'm wondering if that is not, and I mean, we know Dan, he knows what he's, to me, I mean, he knows what he's talking about. But he told me to check into that because I was wondering, I asked him, I said, how come some days you take your birds out? Yeah, perfectly flawless sometimes. Sometimes you take them out, then they don't act as good on the GPS. And that's what he said. He said the KP is the magnetic pull of the Earth, and it's in the UAV forecast. So, like,
kind of makes sense, though.
Keaton, what do you say? You're hearing more about KP levels? Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. And he's saying it will affect GPS signals. And I think he's on to something.
Okay, guys.
I don't think I know he is.
Here's a perfect example, okay? My parents' property has been in my mother's family since 1904. Okay? That's how long for sure that I know it has been in our family history. Back then, they buried things on the property. My grandfather owned construction equipment, so there are things buried deeper than what would normally be buried. Chris has flown his drones up there and experienced interference where there should not be any. Nothing, absolutely nothing around, and all of a sudden the birds start acting weird.
Oh, yeah.
Made sense because things were buried in the ground that should not have been there. So we've kind of understood and knocked it up and chalked things up to something's messing with it, not always knowing what, but I do know I can't use a metal detector in my yard. It goes off nonstop. Exactly. And God only knows, Bob. God only knows what's buried there. Hey, Bob,
then you're on to something, bro. I guarantee you that could be what's probably causing that Solo to go ballistic.
And Scott just brought up another point, okay? And I do know, solar storms.
Well, yeah, solar storms.
Solar storms really affect quads. We have noticed this. There was one. Was it last summer? Your quads went nuts. No matter what he took out that day, it didn't want to fly right.
Yeah, it was literally
everything. I mean, he was taking out different things, and nothing wanted to fly right. And I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. So then I started doing my own homework and my own research, and I'm like, you're not going to believe this. But according to NASA, we had massive solar storms that day. And he's like, what? I'm like, think about it. The solar flares and the solar storms can affect things. The next day he went out, or a few days later, no problems. In the exact same spot, using the exact same drones.
And what took forever was it linking up to the GPS. Like, it didn't want to link up, and it took forever. And then when I'd go up and go out, it would literally just lag up real bad on me. And it was like, it wasn't worth it.
Kim also says hot rocks, as in hot rocks will cause electromagnetic interference. And see, that's the thing. You don't just have one type of interference. You've got a multitude of different things that can screw with this technology. We're all still learning. The compass will be affected by large metal objects. Oh yeah, definitely.
No doubt.
But, I mean, hey guys, that's what networking is all about, right? Sharing the info. That's what we're here for. That's what we love all of you all.
Yeah, when I first started out with these drones,
nobody was
by myself. I was lost, man. I'd be like, I don't know what the hell the drone does. And that's why I have my knowledge that I have today, because I had no other choice but to hammer it out and try to figure it out myself, because I wasn't a guy that goes on the computer and look.
No, Chris, believe it or not, when Chris started out with his drones, he did not mess with a computer at all. When he got going, he started doing videos just to show me what he was doing. Because I was at work and he was here. And his skills were progressing, and he'd tell me about it. And by the time I got home, it was either dark or raining or whatever, and I couldn't go see him fly. So he started recording. And when I came home from work, I'd watch a little video, and I saw him progressing. And then here come YouTube. Like he said, he was already on YouTube. He just started putting the videos up, and then networking began.
There's Greg still in here. There's Greg.
Bob says, so he was next to a house with aluminum siding plus a metal roof. Bob,
Very
no lie,
well possible,
okay?
brother. I'm not swearing
Some
to
of
it,
Chris's drones, we
yes.
cannot fly here in the park because metal trailer, you're trying to fly in between it. Yeah, that drone
And
goes
absolutely
apeshit crazy. Pardon my language, but it does. I mean, it's like, that's why we walk over to the field.
My solo will around here, and it does. It pulls right towards the trail, like I told you. I literally have to pull it away, and I mean,
Oliver,
fight to get it
thank
away.
you so much for joining in. You have a wonderful night, babe.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it. And we will catch up later on, babe.
Later, brother. Take it easy.
Yeah, Sly Dad, I still got that taste for that carrot cake myself. Mo, you're going to have to shoot me a picture tonight of that carrot cake when it's all finished. It's just going to make me drool even more. Just saying, but chew. Who knows? Ray Smith says he wants some too. Look at you, Mo. Pushing it, baby. Push it. I love you, Mo. Don't forget, guys, Drone Network on Friday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Captain Cook, MD95 TSI, myself back there in that crazy little corner. Special guest this week, True Drone Reviews. Another giveaway coming your way. Don't forget to be active in that chat. I'll be putting up a promo video tomorrow with the link, of course. It'll probably be tomorrow night. I have to work tomorrow.
You all know
so,
Brian, the turd. I bought this just to get
yeah, Brian, I gotta love Brian. He reviews all kinds of crazy little things, and when Chris saw him driving a pile of poop across his kitchen counter, he says, I want that. So, of course, now there's a pile of poop in the house. I'm so grateful that there is not a remote cockroach in this house. We've already had that
Actually,
discussion.
Skipper got one of them, and he said they are really, really cool.
Not happening. Not happening.
I grew up in Baltimore, so
Welcome
I've had my
back,
fair
Mo.
share of cockroaches.
Mo's been tormenting us with carrot cake.
Val, welcome. Welcome back, Val says I'm back.
Val had class tonight.
Oh, okay.
So she hopped in, and then she's had class, and she's back. Oh, please don't.
Val, have you taught Kevin how to fly the breeze yet? She's a new.
I bought a new RC off-road truck.
And...
Awesome, Mo. I can't wait to see a video of that. Mo has picked up a new RC off-road truck.
Sweet.
Not yet. Too windy. Oh, look, Mo. Save Val some carrot cake. We're still waiting. We keep getting a little sliver like you did, Val, but it just doesn't have that taste. She even made homemade cream cheese icing. Come on now. You know how that tastes. But yep, guys. As always, you know I gotta work tomorrow. So I'm not going to keep you all up super late. There's 12 of us in here. 34 likes. I love you all. You know that. But I'm going to wind her down tonight. Yeah, Val. That's the type that,
I hear you, Val.
Well, with Val being diabetic, no sugar. There you go. Computer cake is delicious, Mo. It really, seriously is very delicious. We all appreciate you sharing your cake. Oh, Val, honey, you know you're going to catch either me, Chris, or Neil tomorrow.
There you go,
and then
Scott.
you'll also catch up with us hopefully on Friday, baby. What's Friday? Who knows what Friday is? I know Mo knows what Friday is. Friday, the Drone Network, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't know, Val, True Drone Reviews is our special guest this week, Brian. We're doing another giveaway. So, like I said, I love you all. I really seriously do. I appreciate every single one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for giving me your time. I know time is a very precious thing. We don't always have it to spare, but I always try to make sure that I check everybody out on here. I love you all. You all have a wonderful night. Good night, Val, Mo, Scott, Michael. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope we have helped you out. Ray Smiths, thank you so much as well for joining in. I know some of my guys have already hopped out early. Roger, Kim, you all know I love you guys. You all are my family. Bob the Biker, you know I love you, brother.
Night, guys.
And like I said, from the bottom of my
I get these
heart,
up to you, Bob.
I seriously appreciate every single one of you tuning in to me tonight and hanging out with me. It's been amazing. If I don't see you all tomorrow on one of the guys' channels, hopefully I'll see you guys Friday on the Drone Network on Captain Cook's channel, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Either Chris or I are planning on going and doing a live sometime this weekend for our European friends, making them or asking them to stay up in the middle of the night with me. I mean, come on now. You gotta admit, I'm lovable and adorable in the middle of the night, but still. But if not, hopefully I'll see you guys all next Wednesday at the Wacky Wednesday at Crystal's Crazy Corner. Night, guys. Love you all. Have a great night. And I hope the rest of your week slides by quickly so we all can make it till Friday. Love you guys. Have a great night, y'all.